If you want a holiday for 2 weeks out in Vegas, we spent all our money on designers like we famous.
Shoot, is this copywritten? Probably is. I love this song though. It's copywritten. Let's not play it. All right, we are live. We are live. Make sure the collection's updated. Oh, it definitely is not. What's up, babe? Why would I name my cat Spock? Oh no. Kill, did I get on at the exact right time? What's up, Kill? I don't think... Is Magma gonna raid me? Are you gonna raid me? What's going on? Don't have... There it is. What's up, Magma? Thank you so much for the raid. 24. What is going on? Amy, Valak, Benda, Adam, Ready, Raid Shadow Legends, not quite. Gecko, Liar. How's it going, guys? I am just finishing up this collection so I can finally delete all of these crazy items and stuff. Someone just followed. Oh my goodness. Cam the man. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing, Magma? What's up? So now that the button jam thing is over, what are you working on? Aw, Kill, thank you so much for the sub, dude. I really appreciate it. 12 gifted subs to the channel. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. Have some hearts. Wow. Yeah, I love that sound. You're working on a new logic contraption. Cool. Magma says hi.
Hi, Magma. So what are we working on today, Aecert?
We're doing tower defense. We're making produce predators.
Which one was that again?
Produce predators.
Oh. Wait, what happened to the one with the fish? The fish helmet.
The fish helmet. That's the RPG.
That's the dungeon, right?
That's the RPG. Yes.
I want that one.
Everyone wants that one, and that one will be done in due time. Party? Hell yeah. What's up, Zyber? Y'all should sleep. It's midnight for you. Nice. New game with Pixel Girl and Yovork. Nice. So is this a new game, or is this... Because I know Yovork was working on something with Keld. I don't know. I have no idea. What's this new game? Tell me about it. It's 1 AM for you? Nice. Headphone splitter for Natalie. What does she have to hear? She doesn't have to hear anything. As long as she can read chat.
You just say everything out loud.
Treat yo girl. I
would rather be treated in a different way. Acer could buy me
sleep.
or something.
It's a new game. What? Tell me about it.
Can we tell them about the cats that we're...
Hold on. He just raided. Just hold on.
I'm excited. I want to share it.
All right, so we're deleting all the local saves of, well, everything, except we still want the collection, but so I just want to get rid of all this crap. So we're getting rid of all the local saves. Oh, you can't tell me much yet. All right, can you at least tell me like the theme of it? Start life as RPGs and end up as fashion simulators. Nice. Your animation got watched for 5 hours. Hell yeah! I'm pretty sure that was that. Did Magma watch it as well? So the 5 hours, that basically, if 10 people watch it for 5 minutes, that's 50 minutes. That's how that works. But no, that's awesome. All right, now I want to archive pretty much all of this.
What's that mean?
It means it hides it from my menu, so I don't see it, but it's still there. So actually, I just had to archive it. I didn't actually have to just delete anything. But whatever. Goodbye, Button Man.
Button Man, no. Did you play more Button Man after I stopped?
No. How do you archive your ex-wife? You have an ex-wife? How old are you? Magma finished your puzzle? Nice. Nice. Yo, Kill, what is that? Wait, I'm so confused. So, wait, is that Gecko's lizard thing? That's cool, dude. That's really cool. Yes, Pixel, unfortunately. Alright, this is probably fine. This is fine. Yeah. So we're going to Produce Predators.
Can we tell them about the cats first?
Yeah, here, you can tell people about the cats.
Okay, so we got approved. Our application at the Humane Society got approved today. So we went and looked at cats. And I had wanted like an orange cat. Like
Clitoris,
really
thank you so much for the sub, dude.
Kitties.
Oh my god.
yes, sub for more cat content coming soon. Anyway, so we went and looked, and they had.
I appreciate it.
I wanted an orange kitty. Like I've just always wanted like an orange cat because I've never had one. And they had like a litter of orange kittens, and so we found 2 that we're going to hopefully get. They're gonna let us know tomorrow.
Magma, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, so they're both little boys. I have some pictures.
Yep, we're getting two kitties.
That's one of them.
Kittens.
And then
Dogs
this is the
rule.
other one. So Ryan and I will each have a cat.
They're not like they're how old are they?
They're like a little over
Cat
3
Kim,
months.
Keld 2.0.
Yeah.
That is correct, by the way. I am the improved Keld.
Yeah, they're like, I think it said they were like 3 months, 6 days.
Yeah,
or
3
something.
months. So it's not like they're
So
like.
they're not like babies.
Yeah.
But
Cats are also cute. Yeah. Natalie's naming hers Momo, and I was gonna let chat decide for my name, and
Do you
then
wanna-
once you choose a really stupid name, I'll change it. But that was the idea.
yeah.
You prefer the old model? Well, once we get some cute little cats, Momo's reserved for my cat. Apparently, Momo means
Peach.
yeah, orange or something, peach.
Japanese.
So, but yeah, when Natalie said that, I thought about Avatar and I thought about you.
Also,
That's
I
funny.
like it because Momo from Avatar.
Yeah,
But
of
also
course.
I like it because it names.
Name it Appa. That was my first idea.
That was
Chloe.
what he said. That's really funny.
That was my first idea. Call it Pixel. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna call it Keld, but that
No.
is that too much?
I think that's too much.
Maybe only on camera I'll call it Keld.
Maybe
but
we shouldn't say
but it has
that
a
hard.
secret name
Yeah, don't be
that
a Keld
I won't
simp.
tell anyone. Don't be a Keld simp. You heard it here first. Be an Aecert simp.
I didn't say that.
Name it Sokka.
Name it Boom.
Name it
Aw,
Boom. No.
That'd be cute.
I don't think I'm not gonna name it after any of you guys. It has to be its own person.
Ryan's gonna name it like Orange.
No.
He kept saying you wanted a black cat so that he can name it Shadow.
That's
Like,
not what
that
I
is,
said.
Like, literally the most unoriginal
I just said
thing
I didn't
could
want an
ever
orange
think of.
cat, and this cat is white and
I
orange, so I'm
specifically
happy.
want an orange cat.
I'm gonna name it Creamsicle just so
Yeah.
Natalie gets mad.
So one of them is like all orange and orange stripes, and the other one is like orange on top, but its belly is white.
And its legs, and the bottom of its
Yeah.
legs. I mean,
He's
you
like
showed
a
him.
really light orange. He's really pretty.
Creamsicle, yeah, just like, no. I don't know. If anyone has cat names, I might take it. We'll
Name
see.
it Sherbert.
What? ThePirateBay.org, baby? What? Oh, you're talking about, yeah, the movie. Okay, got you. It would help if I had context, and yeah. Yep. To get Magma Avatar, yep. Name it Bite? That's not bad. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's super cute. Liar, what the hell? Like, actually, what the literal hell? What is wrong with you?
We're not naming it that. No, and they're both little boys. They're gonna be so cute.
Bit
I can't
and
wait.
Bite. That's good.
God. Orange Julius.
Orange Julius. That is a lengthy name. How about just
OJ. That has some
are you gonna
connotations.
you name your cat Bit and I'll name my cat Bite.
Nope. I
Tags
decided
and
on
zones. Yes. Name it Logic. Which cat is Natalie's cat is Momo. Well, it's going to be.
Momo. I mean,
Okay, I gotta focus. But Natalie, if you want to jump in chat and just talk about cats, if you want, that's fine.
I don't know.
Lord Fuzzy Tum Twitch Whiskers.
Aw.
Wow. It should be called Sub to Aecert.
Name
That's
it
what I'll name.
cat.
That's what I'll
Wow.
name my cat. Sub to
Wow.
Aecert.
Wow, that didn't fire.
How about unfollow Aecert? So I had a name for my cat. I wanted to name him Beecert, but
So
apparently
dumb.
Natalie didn't like it.
So
I don't know.
stupid.
Name it Philip.
Clitoris is asking if I'm a cat
It's
person or a
Killiterus.
dog
It's Killiterus.
Okay, well,
There's an I in between.
yeah, well, I think he's just whatever.
Beecert. Yes, exactly. Beecert. That's yes.
I'm a cat person, but I like dogs. But
Name
I
him
don't think I'd
Meeper.
wanna-
What's a Meeper? Meeper. Like Meep? Like
Name
what
one
Pixel
cat
Tuner says?
Dick Destroyer and the other one Killiterus.
Okay.
No.
Please no Beecert. Kind of want to. I don't know. Insert. Insert. What? Keeper. God. All right. Bite.
I hope they call us
Bite.
tomorrow.
Bite.
I really hope they call.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Beasley. What does that mean? Topaz because he's orange. You know what? I kind of want to avoid a name that's related to the color orange in any way. I don't know. That's just me though. Okay, let's see.
You're gonna name him Ellie,
Ooh, that's good. Or maybe Abby.
but he's.
Name your cat Ellie. I'll name my cat Abby. And
I wanna-
then they can kill each other.
Yeah, I'm excited for like the
Laser bounce. Laser bounce.
Laser bounce.
Wait, that's actually
I don't even hate it.
laser
bounce.
laser bounce.
Oh God.
Nutter? No.
No. No, Nutter.
Do I play one of my favorite games from childhood tonight, or should I wait till tomorrow? Why would you wait? Yeah, just stream it. Razorblade? Razorblade.
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 Yeah, I don't know. Button. Okay, I don't like the game that much.
Button cat.
Although I don't know, that's kind of a cute name. Button. Okay, anyway.
I'm excited for the addition of some male energy. I feel like we need male energy in this apartment.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I just feel like
I'm
miss,
right
like,
here.
Like I miss my boy cat from my house, and I just I'm like lacking. You know, like.
Okay, she's
a male
saying when I'm
presence.
not here. She's saying when I'm not here.
Okay.
Sure.
Mhm.
I don't like you.
Yes, Pillow. They're both male. Because, like, I'm pretty sure she meant all the time. Name the cat Ryan.
That'll be confusing.
I don't know how to say that. I don't want. I feel like
D-toilet.
I feel bad when I mispronounce people's usernames.
But everyone just calls him D-toilet.
That's what I was gonna say, but I was pretty sure that wasn't
Dude, you're gonna change your name. It's French, but like, I don't know. Name it baritone. Why? Oh, okay, okay. All right, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna try to get something done.
Benda, what is it? Benda on fire.
Just call him Benda.
Benda says, "Just ask Keld. He is a professional
Kareem.
professional name cat giver."
Kareem's the art director. Healy is the game director or whatever.
Crease plays on the two color tone and calls back to your origami.
Crease, fold. Inside.
It's red reversible.
I didn't want to say it.
Oh my god! If you had to name your cat after your favorite origami like direction,
Ancient Dragon.
No, like
direction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine would be Squash.
Squash.
I like Squash.
Oh wow, that actually, and it's orange kind of thing. Squash is a beach.
Yeah.
Squash. That's
Squash.
good.
I don't hate it.
Squash.
Okay, and if I had to name my cat
Priapism?
after my least favorite origami direction, it would be repeat on opposite
Predator.
side.
Name him Oliver.
Or unfold. Unfold all. Like that.
Oh my god. Apricot. Oru.
I think... So we're naming the other cat...
Ollie.
We're naming the other cat Momo, which means peach. So I think just one fruit name.
Tomato.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Do
Call
that?
him Dog. Ollie. I want to name him Pika. That's what I want to name him. Oh, does it really to fold? Oh, well, origami. Yeah, that makes sense. It would still be better than Elon Musk's kid. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, that would be such a good name.
What is his name?
You know, it's like...
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it though. Say it.
I don't know how to. Let me look it up.
X? What do people call him? I don't...
Musk's son.
What would you even, like, how would you even pronounce that? Ash? Name your cat Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah, because I
want to be reminded
of that
Zay12. How would you pronounce that? I don't know. Props to Elon for choosing a unique name and also ruining his kid's life, but name your cat after your 3 favorite emojis. It's pronounced Kyle. Like, actually, how is it pronounced?
I thought it was pronounced... Is it? I didn't know if that was just a meme or not.
Zay? I don't know. He's got the AE, similar to Aecert. I like it. It's pronounced Kyle. What? Wait, like, actually? Oh, that's really funny. It's pronounced Kyle.
Jesus, I can't...
Okay, I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna
Hold
get some,
on.
Sasha 12. All right, so I think this is actually good. I think there's a better way I can do this though. Ooh, you're gonna play Destroy All Humans? Nice. See you later, Kel. Dreamer's dream. I'll see you in my dreams. I don't know. I said that like sarcastically, and then Kelda actually liked it. Wait, I think that's what I said. Oh, Kil. Oh, okay. Sure. Sure. Where's the L? Okay, I don't even care. Better be one dream. It always is,
I don't
Caps.
know. It just said X Ash A12. I don't freaking know. Didn't California
Ruckus?
or wherever the hell he lives like reject the name because it had like symbols in it?
They do already have names when you adopt them. Yes, we don't.
Their names are Sabbath and Zeppelin, so they will be changed. I feel bad because like the lady that worked
Yeah.
at the front desk was like, "Oh, my daughter came up with the names," and she was all
like a week ago.
proud and excited. And I was like, "I hate them. I hate them."
Your cat's adopted name is Connor. Connor.
That's like a people name.
Right. That's cooler. Your dog's name is Joy. Nice. Okay, I'm actually gonna try to get stuff done. So this is following.
Andy wants Mr. Buttons.
Mr. Buttons. Mr. Buttons. To name your sister. So my brother named one of our cats Kitty or Buddy. Sorry, not Kitty. He named our cat Buddy because he couldn't think of anything. Microchip.
No.
All right, you're distracting me.
No.
Go in chat and talk about
No,
cats.
I'm gonna stay
I need
here.
to get work done.
You bought me a stool and I'm gonna freaking use it.
True.
My grandparents got a cat like a couple years ago because like their friend didn't want it, so they like took it in, and they just like never named her, so she's just Kitty. Just like we'd always be like, "What's the cat's name?" And be like, "Oh, you know,
He'll grow up to be a professional
we'll find a name
kitty.
for Kitty eventually."
Sir
And
Buttons.
then it's been like 5 years, so she's just Kitty.
Kitty. Wow. Rula and Jinx. Jinx.
Jinx. It's just Jinx.
It doesn't need a K though.
Yeah, maybe they wanted a K.
Fair enough. Rula and Jinx. Rula. Sly. I don't want to name it after. I don't want to name it after anyone in chat.
Maybe you can use a cat name from Animal Crossing. I don't even remember any of the cat
Scruffle.
names. Mo, I think Mo is a cat name from Animal Crossing. I think he lived in my DS village.
Nice. Okay, so I kind of want to. I want to make this simpler because I feel like I overcomplicated it.
What are you even making?
So, this is the tower that is a single target range. It's the Tiger Tower, but it's essentially a medium range single target tower. Your cats are
said to name it
Hades and
Elka.
Aries. Hades and Aries, nice. Name it Elka, yeah.
And then Elka said Avatar face.
What is that? Ang He? Okay. It's a cool one.
Andy's asking what our top name suggestions are so far. What do you think, Acer? What ones have you heard that you actually like?
Bite was like the only one I would actually consider. I'm probably gonna do Pika, unless Bite is like up there.
Is its full name gonna be Pikachu?
All the other ones are shit. No offense. Actually, offense. Laser Bounce is a far third place, but it's better than your names. Pico? No, Pika, like Pikachu. Unless, you probably did hear me and now you're suggesting something else. What is Pico? What is that? Laser
for a
Bounce.
boy.
Laser. Oh my god, what if we just named it Laser? But like Laser. Laser Bounce. And then his last name's Bounce. Maybe his middle name's Bounce. Schrodinger. Puka is a real cat name. I don't give a shit about real cat names. I want my cat's name.
I wanted like a cute
Ruckus.
cat name for mine. There's this cat, I think she's Korean.
Laser.
There's like a Korean cat
Laser.
lady I follow on YouTube.
Laser.
And she just posts like
With an H at the end.
cat challenges. Like she'll put like a bunch of cups full of water in a hallway and see how her cats react. But all her cats are named like cute names. Like there's like TT, Lala, Dee Dee. They're super cute.
Laser.
Laser. It stands for loser Acer.
I think Beeser is pretty funny. I don't know.
Who says
Yes,
predator?
I know, and he already did. Pico is the name of the wingull that a sailor guy has in... Oh, a wingull that a sailor has in Pokemon Emerald. Interesting.
Name your cat Simp.
I'd rather not.
It's hard to say. Simp.
Kittysaurus.
Yes, that's exactly who I watch. Yeah, that's the lady with 7 cats.
Is a sick name for my sidekick. Exactly, little Beeser. Aecert and Beeser. I think it's hilarious. Call it dog. That... Jesus Christ. Agent 40s. Okay, guys. I'd call my cat dog. That's just confusing. What are you doing today? I plan on doing this tower defense game.
But first, we're naming
But apparently we're
our
just
cat.
talking about cats. So we have this, and I want to create, I just want to make the towers like functional.
Baby, that doesn't look like a tiger.
Yeah, I know, but no, I want them to just be functional first.
Elka says, Tricia. It's Aecert.
It's Aecert backwards. Why not just create, which is what Aecert, Aecert is an anagram for the word create. But it's not a great name.
JJ's asking if we got the cat yet.
So we went there.
We went and we like wrote our name down, and they're gonna give us a call tomorrow to like let us know.
So like the cats are ours. We just have to like.
Hopefully, I mean.
No, they are. That's
unless any fishy business is going on, we're gonna get them tomorrow or the next day, hopefully. So.
What'd you make the poll? Mr. Buttons, Pika, Aecert, Laza, Squash. I think Aecert's pretty funny. I think he's hilarious,
I
actually.
don't want our cat to be named Aecert.
I'm voting for Pika.
No one's gonna understand it.
Who cares?
Me.
Are you at least mute my stream if you're?
I
Oh, you're
did.
actually voting. Wow, she's actually voting. Oh, did he not write bite? Andy, okay, restart the poll, please. Wait, how did you not put bite in the poll? What the hell? Take out Mr. Button. How does Mr. Buttons have 2 votes? Oh my god. Yeah, that's how I made the name. It's yeah.
You just
Magma.
blew his mind.
I did.
His mind just erupted.
No,
like a
not bite.
volcano.
No, JJ, bite with a Y. It's a computer thing. It's a memory thing. Computer memory thing. I actually don't know how.
Alright, I have to go put the green beans in, but I will be back.
Bye. Yeah, you get it out? Alright. Something smart. Magma Monster. I like your name. It flows. Magma Monster. Magma. Do people call you Monster or Magma? Probably Magma, right? Just curious. Yeah, probably Magma. Bite is a terrible name. It's not bad. What do you mean it's a terrible name? It's one syllable. It's cute. I like Aecert, but I also like Pika. I don't know. I also always thought it comes from Ace. No, it doesn't. That's not even how it's spelled. Why would it be spelled? It's Aecert. But it just happened like that's the first sound, so it kind of just happened that way, which is fine. I'm not. But yeah, it's an anagram of the word create. What's up, Joseph? Ruckus is better. Omega Byte. Omega. All right. So, let's see. What if... Oh, I know why I did it this way, too. Okay. I did it this way so it wouldn't keep retargeting. It would just stick onto the target that... Yeah, alright. I see why I did it this way. This isn't bad, honestly. It's just the, like... So, like, ideally, all of these towers would be attacking these. But there's just, like, no way to do that. I think. I mean, it's been a while since I actually thought about this problem. Maybe I can think of a better way of how these towers can actually target the enemies that are farthest along. I know which enemies are farthest along. I can just put a timer on it, right? I can just put a timer, and that's how far they are. And then I would need to, like, select the enemy within this circle that has the largest value. But there's just no way to do that, I think. Unless... I just had an idea. I just had an idea about how I could possibly do this. Oh.
Had an idea?
Okay. Oh, wow. This is a close poll. Why is Mr. Buttons getting so many... Guys, we're not going to do that. Oh, my lord. Why is Mr. Buttons doing so well? Dear Lord, now I'm voting for Aecert because I think
You are
that's.
not naming the cat Aecert. You are not naming
I'm
the cat...
Aecert. My cat's Aecert.
No, you're not naming the cat Aecert. That's the dumbest name I've ever heard.
What about Aecert?
Can you name it something like cute? That doesn't sound stupid, but people are gonna be like, what the fuck does Aecert mean? And then I'm gonna have to explain it.
My
It's
name's
gonna sound
Aecert.
So dumb.
And the cat's name
My boyfriend's alter ego
is
is
Aecert,
which is an acronym of create.
Just call
And
him
so-
B. Yeah, exactly. B. Aecert. let's not get carried away. Let's not go to Aecert. Not yet, at least. I can sign Aecert if it needs to happen. I find it hilarious. I think it's hilarious.
No.
Just call him B. Just name the cat B. The full name Aecert.
No.
B. I'm naming my cat B. That's
No, you're
it's
not.
settled.
Come on.
It's settled. It even has more
No.
votes, hopefully.
Babe.
Okay, it's a tie right now.
I want it to be cute. I want to be like, oh, this is
The
Momo
poll
and-
does speak.
Look, this is how I'll introduce our cats. This is Momo and Aecert.
No. Just Momo and B. You don't have to say Aecert. Just B. Momo and B. And then we'll know it's Aecert deep down, but no one else will know.
I would rather it just not be Aecert.
No, it's just B. That's B. It's really Aecert. But the name's B.
No.
What the hell? It's my cat. Hello?
It's our cat. It's
Bo?
half mine.
Bocert? How about Basert?
No. Boom said he'd rather name his cat Asshole.
You'd rather name your cat Asshole than B? Around Natalie's new boyfriend. What the hell? What is it? Hello? Let me see your phone. C cat, like D dog. Oh my god.
How'd you find out about my side piece?
Okay, why the hell do you guys want me to name the cat Buttons? Is it because of my last game, or do you just like that name? Like, honestly, are you just all trolls? I don't understand.
You should name him Troll.
It's the best name on the list. I mean, Buttons does start with B. The rest, all right. Pika's not that bad. Wait! I just realized Andy has parentheses after every one of these names.
Notice that?
I thought it was only on Aecert, but
No.
Pika, Laza, and Bite all have parentheses. Garbage, stupid, lame, dear lord.
Okay, JJ said, what did he say?
It's cute like Natalie wants. What's a good name? Buttons? That I don't know. I don't like saying it. Mike 130. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
He's following for cat content.
I hope so. Pick and pack? Like the other lemurs in Avatar? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Nat's new boyfriend is called Aecert.
It's not, there's no S in Caesar. Okay, it's fine.
Aecert is my crush from high school.
I'm gonna
that's
call him
trying to slide into
Beesert.
my
I'm gonna
Insta
call him Mr. Beesert. That's what, Mr. B. That's literally my 5th grade teacher. So that's Mr. Batdorf.
DMs. Wow, just
No
something
one.
in your hair.
Oh, great. It's probably your hair.
It was white. It looked like paint chips.
That's
Are
weird.
you painting today?
It's probably my fucking keyboard.
Oh yeah. No, that was what it was. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
what it was.
Poll results are final.
Okay, I feel like it was rigged.
Beeser is a close second. But why is Bite garbage? Wait,
You
I
are-
like how all the top 3 start with B. I do like that.
We're not naming. I am vetoing Beesert.
Mr. Beeser equals Mr. Beast.
Beesert is no. Beesert's banned.
You can't veto my own cat's name.
Okay, well, if I wanted to name my cat like,
What, Ryan is dumb?
yeah, would you let me?
I mean, I wouldn't stop you, but I don't think you actually would do that.
Like, what if I like named my cat after your mom or something? Like, what if I just named our cat Barb? You would be like, that's weird. And I feel it's weird that you're trying to name our cat Beesert.
How is that equivalent
I
in
don't
any
know,
way?
I couldn't think of anything.
In any way.
I couldn't think of any. Oh, Cataly.
One is my mom. The other is a play on my Twitch name.
I don't know. I was just trying to think of something. I'm sorry. Barb's. That's your mom's
Jesus.
username for when she gets to it.
Jesus Christ. She might be here right now, by the
She
way.
might. She does watch it sometimes.
She just doesn't, like, I don't even know what her account's called. I have no idea. Her account might be called Acert's mom.
That would be the cutest thing ever.
Barbas, Jesus Christ. All right, the fact that Kel wasn't an option in the poll. Yeah, but, like, I thought about it, but it's just kind of, like...
It's kind of weird, right?
I'm friends with Kel, and it kind of, at least I think I
It's
know,
like
I'm
crossing
joking.
a line.
It's like, do I really demote Kel to cat? I don't know. I really agree. Yeah, thanks, Alka. Jesus Christ. I'm trying,
Okay,
Pillow. Natalie's just
Mark
so
says
distracting.
He wants to change his vote to Cataly.
Jesus Christ. Cataly?
Yeah.
Do you want that?
Let's name it Cataly and Aecert.
Yeah, exactly, Andy. Exactly. Which is why we're not naming it Keld.
They'll get really confused.
And also, Natalie promised to take care of that, so we'll see though.
Okay.
Hey, that was the deal.
Okay. So what Ryan told me when I first brought up getting a cat, he said that
You have
I
to
would
do all
have
this shit.
100% of the responsibility with
No,
it.
of the
and I was fine with
hold
that
on, of the
because I
gross
wanted a cat.
gross stuff.
You didn't say that.
No,
You said 100%
I've
responsibility of
changed.
everything. So I like bought all the cat stuff with my own money. Like
I paid.
I did
Wait,
the research to find like the best food and the
Did I
best
did I
litter and
reimburse
best
you for
cat
half
product.
of it?
No,
Okay, well I definitely will if you want me to.
I need like $60.
You can. Okay, disregarding the fact that I have definitely, you definitely owe me at least.
What? How do I owe
will-
you $60?
There's probably something, but
you,
I will.
You probably owe me $60.
I will Venmo you right now. It's fine.
You don't. I don't even want your money. Your money's dirty.
What? It's on Venmo. Okay, can you Venmo yourself $60, please?
Can I do 60 plus tip?
They're never held. Ace would be like 60. Only 60. I think that gives you naming privileges. Yeah, fair enough. Look, honestly, I'd be okay with wow, I can't talk, with 0 pets. But she wants a pet.
I'm gonna be.
So like if we were going to get a dog, I wouldn't want to go out and walk it all the time. I just don't want to. But I mean,
Yeah,
if she
that's why
wants
I
a
don't-
cat, it's not like I'm going to stop her, but I don't want to be like responsible for it. I will, like, of course I'll do stuff if she needs me to, but otherwise you are the default caretaker. I'm like a babysitter.
Yeah, but you made me get 2 cats, so now you have to help him.
I made you get 2 cats. Made you. So they'll have friends. So they'll have a friend. So they're not gonna like go stir crazy. Father material. That's different.
I feel like it's very similar though. You think I'm gonna be changing dirty baby diapers?
Of course
by
I'll help with
myself.
that. Holy
You're
crap.
gonna be like, ew, I don't know how to do it. I'm dumb.
I'll still
I'm a
even
dumb boy.
okay. What? I can't think it's gross, but also help.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
you can pretend to be stupid. 'cause
I
you
can
do-
pretend
you do
to be
it very
stupid.
well.
Thank you.
You're like, I can't find this.
I-
And it's, like,
I would
right
say
there
it's
in front of
very
your face,
different.
Then you have to ask
Yeah,
me. And I'm like, well, did you look?
Animals do not. Thank you, Pixel. I think you're not being sarcastic. It's very hard to tell with you, but no, thank you. It is
Maybe-
not the same thing. I am perfectly okay with no cats. You wanted a cat. The agreement was, you deal with that stuff. But I will do whatever
No,
else you need me to do.
I will feed the cats.
Go for it.
Because
Sure.
then they'll like me more.
Sure.
I want them to like me.
I'm trying to offer to help, but no, go for it.
No. I will feed
They're
the
just
cats.
like there's no water, no food, and they're just like dying. And I'm like, sorry, Natalie's not home yet.
Andy said Nat gets to name it. Confirmed.
What? She's gonna name the cat Cataly? What is going on? Like
No, I'm not naming it Cataly. I don't even know.
my Twitter response. Oh, you're talking to JJ. Name your adopted child Aecert, and everything is fine. Adopted child?
We're not
Wait.
naming anything Aecert. Nothing.
All right, we'll see.
I don't even care if it's your long lost twin.
Okay,
that
I
you
kind of
suddenly
want to name
find
the cat
not
B
naming
though.
him
I want to
Aecert.
name the cat B.
But what does that
You
mean?
trained your cat
It's
to-
not like cute. It doesn't.
It means secretly his name is Aecert, but you don't want it to be named Aecert, so it's B. That's what it means.
Okay, I saw a post on Tumblr a couple of years ago that was like
Just
I
the letter
wanted-
B, honestly.
I want to like call my
Just
daughter.
the letter B.
That was like I want to call my daughter Cass, and then she'll ask like what it's short for, and it'll be casserole.
That's horrible.
Name your daughter casserole.
Yeah, name your cat C.
For what? Cat?
Aecert. How did you not see that coming? Okay. Oh, the secret name's Cataly? Alright, fair enough. Oh, so my idea about how to target the farthest along enemy. Guys, this is kind of a big deal. I'm only sort of being sarcastic. So my idea is, you know how followers go to the closest tag? What if, as the enemy went farther along the path, the tag rose up, and then the follower thing is really high up? So then it'll end up following the one that's furthest along because the tag is higher up. Does that make sense? Is that I feel like that actually has potential.
Okay, Andy says I really like Cataly, but if
Raid
Aecert-
Shadow Legends.
But if Aecert names one cat Aecert, Natalie should be
Odaly?
Odaly?
Wait, why Odaly?
Odaly.
Like B-O? Wait, I don't get it.
I don't know.
Aecert, Natalie should be Odaly? Why? Oh,
Oh,
comes after.
it.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, at least, yeah.
Okay, no, but seriously, what are you gonna name this cat?
B.
No. No. Trivago? Really? What?
Trivago.
Do you think if we named
Okay,
our
guys.
cat Trivago, they would sponsor your
I'm gonna just
your-
focus on this.
your
You guys,
stream?
you guys can keep talking about cats.
Cat A and Cat B. Yes. Very original. Trivago isn't actually that bad of a cat name. I don't know, Elka. I don't know.
Mr. Mr. Buttons.
I thought it was Mr. Button.
No, I think it was Mr.
Oh,
Buttons.
plural?
Azula. It's a guy cat. Not that it really matters, but
Okay, so I've definitely decided on Momo because I've been
Yeah,
wanting an
that's
orange
fine.
cat, and that was just the name I had in mind.
I'm gonna name my cat Momo. Yeah, that's right. Trivago. Trivago's in the name. Wait, what? I don't get it. Oh, in the game? I still don't get it. Yeah, it's sponsored by my cat, Raid Shadow Legends. If followers target the closest and you raise the tag as time goes by, won't they target the youngest enemies? No, because I'll put the follower way up high. So I guess I could do it the other way around and start it up really high and make it follow and make the tag go down. That could work too. I mean, it doesn't matter. Either way, it doesn't matter. Shit, that's actually really smart. I think I'm gonna do that.
You have a big brain, baby.
Thank you, baby. I'm gonna try that.
It's big, but it's smooth and it's hollow.
Can you stop with the smooth brain comments? I need a hair. Where can I get haircuts yet? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Where? Haircut places?
The person you normally go to?
Logic schmogic. I want a cat. I want a final cat name, damn it. Call the cat Smooth. I think Aecert is such a cool name because, like,
It's
I'm
not.
Aecert and then my little cat is going to be named Aecert
I
and
don't
it's going to
want
be
that.
so cute.
No. No.
It's like little Aecert. How about little Aecert?
So I'm supposed to make an Instagram post about my cats and be like, "Oh my god, I just became a cat mom. It's Momo and Aecert."
Momo and B.
I hate it.
How about Bo?
I hate that. Too.
What the Okay. What? So you hate everyone named Bo?
Yes.
I actually have a friend named, well, is he still my friend if it's been like 3-ish years. Anyway, I had a friend named Bo.
Was that his full name?
That was his full name, yes. I think. Not actually sure. Pretty sure it was. Like, 90%
I don't
sure.
hate people named Bo. I just don't like the name Bo.
He was black too. Are you racist? Yeah, is that?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
I'm joking. He wasn't actually like, no, he was. Oh my god. Name him streamer? That doesn't, no. No. So no letter B, Aecert, Jesus Christ.
Name him Twitch.
Can you solve the follower logic with tag power strength instead of distance? Is that a thing with tag power strength?
So it's the guy
So,
who says orange cats are the lowest.
The problem with tag
cats.
power strength is I need a unique tag for every single enemy. So here, this is what I'm gonna do. This'll work. I'm pretty sure this'll work. Says the guy who says orange cats are the lowest tier cats. Okay, but my cat's orange and white. Look, okay. I have nothing against orange cats. It's just if I had to choose a color of cat, orange would be almost at the very bottom
What would be at
for
the
me.
very bottom?
Brown, I guess. It's just so like boring.
I feel like that's racist somehow.
It's the color of their fur, not their skin. If I said I didn't like blonde hair, would that be racist?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. So it's not like I don't like orange cats. It's just like I would prefer a medium length haired white cat with some black in it.
Okay, I also
Which
like
was Eggo,
the
but
cats
Eggo got
that we
adopted.
picked out
Yeah,
because
Eggo
they're
got
short-haired.
adopted.
Because they're short-haired.
True.
I don't-
Racer!
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm harassed or haircist.
Yeah. Like
Isn't it? Wouldn't it be harassed? Because racist is racist because there's a C in race. Wouldn't it be harassed? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't.
all the other cats that they had
I might be wrong.
that were like adults, they were
Prejudice.
So, like,
Yeah, there you go.
They're so tiny. Like they're like probably only like 4 or 5 pounds. Like they're just so small, even though they're like 2 years old. It was weird. They like definitely were like malnourished just as children. That's why I
You
wanted like a
think?
kitten because then I know like
You don't think
gonna
they're just
grow up, like,
maybe they're
healthier.
just
I don't
small
know.
cats? Maybe that's
I've never seen a cat that small. Like in my life.
fair enough.
Like my mom has a small cat, but she's still bigger than that. And she's small because they like didn't feed her.
That's weird.
Also, like all the other cats they had were longer haired, and I don't want to deal with that because that's just asking for like.
Yeah,
having
this will
to
work.
take them to
This
the
will actually
groomer and
work.
Stuff.
As long as I make the follower thing high enough, this will work, which is really cool, actually.
Akachi said gadget.
Gadget? That's not bad. That's not bad.
I don't hate that.
Gadget is a pretty. That's up there with bite.
That's solid.
Still going with B.
I don't understand it.
Aecert. The name is Aecert. I'm going with
Like
B.
that. I'm gonna give it my own name.
Little Aecert. I mean, how about Lil Aecert? Aecert Jr. There. Is that? That's what I'm doing. Okay.
No. No.
All right. I'm trying. Gadget's not bad.
I like gadget. It's not the
Oh
worst
shit.
thing.
Are we going with Gadget? Secretly
I
Aecert?
like don't like it, but it's the best thing that's like come out of this.
Come here, little Aecert. AJ. Aecert Jr. Oh my god, yes. That was good. AJ. Oh my god, that's so good. I'm gonna name it AJ.
I know like AJ's in real life, and it's weird.
Aecert Jr.
I don't know. I can't.
Now
name
she
my
likes
cat.
it.
I can't name my cat or children
Gadget's
after
son.
anyone I know in real life.
AJ. Aecert Jr. The narcissism is so cringy. I'm not gonna name my kid Aecert Jr. Andy. It would be Ryan
Akachi
Jr.
said,
No, I'm
"What
kidding.
about your middle name?
What about my middle name?
What even is your middle name?"
Let's not say my middle. Okay. It's
I just said I was trying to think of your middle name, and I was like Acer, and I was like, wait, that's not his first name. What is it? It's Ryan. Oh, is it?
Can you
Does
stop?
it start with a W?
Yes.
Okay.
If Aecert wants to name the cat Aecert, it's yeah, Aecert. Yes, exactly. That is how it's spelled, by the way. That is the correct spelling. He has to be the one that claims.
Aecert looks like Bearcat, which reminds me of school.
Oh, it kind of does. Sort of.
What if we name it Bear? Don't forget to say your social security number too. Yeah.
1 2 3 4 2 0 6 9 6 9. Otherwise known as 1 2 3 4 20 69.
696969.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's
Go
me.
go gadget when the cat. Oh my god.
Mouse.
No, not Aecert. So William, it's not Aecert. The A is being replaced by B. That's the joke. So it would be Aecert, not Aecert. Yes, exactly, Elka. Thank you. Got it. Got it.
Hacker voice. I'm in.
He's not in yet. Hopefully.
He's gonna be making accounts in your name and buying stuff, racking up the debt.
Okay. Hopefully not.
Okay, what about Bear?
Yeah, but Bay. Okay.
Beaver?
Yeah. I got you.
Wait, Bager?
I like yogurt, but Bay. I don't know what Cedric's going for, but
I don't know, but it's so
you found
bad.
Pizza Craft's real name. Would be careful. Nice. Isn't it Brian? Yeah, Pizza Craft's Button Man dude is his name is Brian.
Okay.
I wonder if it's with a Y or an I. Oh, his full name. Nice. I mean, people know. Well, I don't want to say it. Sagath. I'm gonna go with Sagath. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
It's Sagathy.
It's probably Sagath.
Beans Grass' real name is Mr. Bynes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What the hell? That was weird.
Baby, I don't like Aecert at all.
Yeah, it's just B.
I don't like that either. Like, how do you spell that? Just the letter B?
Yes. Maybe B-E. Just the letter B.
I don't like it. I really don't like it.
I don't like you.
I'm aware. You're also the one that wanted me, so.
I actually like you.
Wouldn't you rather name it something like from a character you like? What about like Artemis?
Yeah, Aecert. I like the character Aecert.
What about Artemis? You like Artemis Fowl?
I'd rather name it Gadget. If we're not going with like AJ, which is Aecert Jr. or Bcert or something like that, I think Gadget's pretty good. Bite is pretty good. Pika's pretty good. I'm not naming it Mr. Buttons,
Can you just
by
name
the
it-
way.
Can you just name
Oh,
it?
is it really with a Y? Hell yeah.
Can you just name it Pika?
I don't like Pika anymore.
Oh my god, I like Pika better than all the other ones you said.
Gadget, really?
I don't like Gadget that much.
Okay, who is making these polls? I'm voting for Dear God Why, because I think that's funny.
God, why?
But
It's funny.
who's making these polls? Dear God Why? God. Call it Imp or Impy or something? Yeah, I'm not naming it Impy. I need to earn Impy. Can't just buy a cat and name it Impy. That's like buying a trophy. No, I need to earn an Impy. Eventually. At least I'm self-aware. Applejack, secretly Aecert Jr. Name him Tag. That's not bad either. I think Gadget. If we're going with anything Dreams related, I would go with Gadget. Brainy Brian. Okay. So let's see.
Gadget just sounds like something like from a children's TV show.
It's a freaking cat, Natalie.
Is it?
What? Did you just say, is it?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say something else.
It's a cat. Is it? Or is it a
But
way of...
is it though?
But is it? Or is it a way of life? Or is it something more? I don't freaking know. Alright, I'm doing this just to test it, just to absolutely make sure it's working.
What about like something better, like Gandalf?
You are really not trying when you go for
What
those.
about like Legolas?
You...
What about Thranduil?
Okay, now you're just trying to distract me.
Pantalaimon?
Stop!
Amadeus Richelieu?
Lord, please make it stop. Make the noise end. Call him Deluxe Puppet. That isn't technology related. I mean, it's dreams related. You didn't even notice he started another project. This is we've been doing this tower defense game on and off, and we're finally finishing it. But you didn't even notice. That's funny. Call it tweak menu. These are horrible. Ellie wants the D. Yes, that's what I'll name my cat. Ellie wants the D. That's good. That's good. Yeah, totally. All right, this is my idea, guys. I don't know how valid it is. As the enemies go, there's a tag which is represented by this cube that goes up and up and up and up. The idea is that I will be able to the towers will be able to pick which enemy to fire at based on how high this object is. Because I've been having trouble selecting the enemy that's farthest along in the path. So if I choose the one that's with the highest cube, that should work. That should work. I'm actually really happy with this solution. I'm really happy with this solution. Hey, what's up, Clicks? Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I needed to think more outside the box, because when I was thinking about this last time I worked on it, I was just so stuck in my ways of exclusive gates. It should be reliable, yeah. The trick is overriding the lateral and making sure the vertical takes priority. So how would I do that? I need to basically keyframe this tag as high as physically possible. So this is not high enough. But yeah, so we're gonna be working on this until it's finished, which I honestly have no idea how long that's gonna take, but we'll see. Twitch partner, easy. Wait, I'm gonna name my cat Twitch partner. Is that what you're saying? Name my cat Twitch partner. LED. I don't want to like straight up copy. If anything, I copy their names. How is this different than a number? How would I sense the number? The reason this is working is because it's a follower. There's no way I would be able to sense the number, right? Because think about it, there's a bunch of different enemies, and I have to read all of these different numbers. This is no different than a number. It's just, it's in space. Dear God, why won? Hell yeah. Downright Awful got 5 votes, but Dear God, why with 14 votes is took a resounding win.
All right.
Node, and Node's bad. Circuit's not horrible. You can read the position of any tag with a follower without actually following it. Okay, but what if there's 10 enemies? How would I find the one that's farthest along the path? So the way I'm doing that is by height. So I'm going to make the follower start all the way at the top, and then it'll follow the closest one in its range. I hope. I hope. I don't even know, but I can't. It's a spherical zone, though. We'll see. This might not even work.
Noodles.
We'll see.
I like the name Noodles.
Yeah.
Baby, that's so cute. We can call him Nude.
Nude?
Yeah, N-O-O-D, like for short. Noodles.
Noodles.
That's so cute. Wait, I like it.
How does this even work?
Magma. When I make pasta, we call like the pasta nudes, like short for noodles. Like Ryan will be like, "Oh, you making nudes tonight?" And I'll be like, "Yep."
Nudes.
I'm making nudes.
Making nudes.
Send nudes.
Send
exactly.
nudes into my mouth.
Yes.
Instead of physically moving a tag, use a timer value that counts upward for an enemy's lifespan. The higher up, the further it must be. Right. Right. But how do I read that time? If there's 10 enemies really close together, how do I read those times and go to the one that has the highest time? How do I do that? And if you have a better solution, then okay, I can't use exclusive gates because the enemies are being okay, I can't use exclusive gates because there are multiple towers doing this at the same time. So if we had 2 towers, I'd need 2 sets of exclusive gates. I have 10 towers, I'd need 10 sets. And it just keeps going up from there. Does that make sense? Because for one tower, a certain enemy would be closer. A different tower, other enemies would be closer. Like, it's hard. I mean, we've been through this, but we cannot use exclusive gates to solve this problem that I'm aware of. What's that?
Hard seltzer.
You're drinking water. You're drinking out some alcohol. Can you do what, Andy? Someone said where you plug the timer into the power of a tag. Possibly. I mean, guys, I can power this tag on differently. Would that? I mean, look, that would be the solution. If tags. Wow. If followers followed the strongest tag, that would definitely be a solution.
Wait, baby, I like noodles.
Noodles?
That's so cute.
Noodle.
Noodles.
Noodles.
Come here,
I don't know.
Come here, Nudie. Come here.
Nudie?
Yeah.
That's a little
Nude.
straight up calling pasta. So I'm using the third person imp for you're using the third person imp? Okay, for a project, and doorways won't work. That's weird. Trigger zones. What do you mean they won't work? Aecert. All right, I don't know if Elka actually likes Aecert or if he's being sarcastic, but I like Aecert.
Elka, don't encourage him. Oh my,
Seems worth testing. I agree. It does seem worth to test. So let's see. Should I? You know what? Let's do this in a new tower. So we'll go to this one. This has no attack. Let's just make it from scratch. Honestly, I really want this to work. Because it's kind of like integral to tower defenses. Did I not? Okay, the grid is way too big. But I'm still... This is definitely the closest I've ever gotten to actually, like, finding a solution for this problem. You have a trigger zone, and when detects a door, activates. And when I go into the trigger zone, the doorway won't activate. And when it detects, a door activates. Okay. Punctuation helps. Okay. Is it a fall-off zone? Is the doorway hooked up? Just check if the zone is actually sensing what you think it's sensing, because it might not be. It probably isn't.
The lady in the office sent us the form, like, for one cat, but now I'm gonna have to message her tomorrow and be like,
wait, what do you mean?
We kind of brought home 2.
Just wait. I mean, just
because after I saw her in the parking lot, she was like, "Oh, I'll just send it over tonight because you might be getting one." So I'm gonna be like, we were gonna go get one, but then we kind of came home with 2. So.
I mean, it was 2 for 1. So
it is 2 for 1.
Is it possible to only turn on the head tracker when an amount of time has passed? So the time before that is in cinema mode. Turn on. I guess my question to you is, why is it a bad thing to have the head tracker on? Why not just leave it on? Okay, so you'll work. It's okay. You know, with tower defense games, where you want the towers. So like, let's say a tower's here. I want the tower to focus the closest enemy to the exit. That's in range, right? So for example, this tower, I would want this tower to focus these enemies. Okay? Can you explain why the basic nearest follower behavior? It is enough. I'm doing that right now. We want the towers to focus the enemies that are closest to the end. That's just how tower defense is. I mean, that's just basic tower defense stuff. And right now it's just targeting the closest enemy for the most part. So, yeah, that's the entire thing. So these enemies are farther along. The timer, the cube is higher up. So hopefully I'll be able to sense that. And we are using a follower because math is hard. How would I do math on it? Okay, there's no way to like gather a group of objects and then perform operations on each of them. How would you use math on this? What if there's multiple towers?
You just add them up.
How would you gather the coordinates of all the enemies?
You just add them together. Trust me, I know logic.
I genuinely, even if I knew the math perfectly, how would I use the math? Let you pick the targeting mode. I know. And maybe if I can get this, sure, I'll let you pick the targeting mode, but let's try to keep the scope in check for now. How do you imagine it's done in any programming language? So, in programming languages, for example, Unity with C#, you would be able to basically get an array, get a list of every object in a zone. That zone being the tower's range. You would iterate over that list of enemies, objects, that list of enemies, and you would literally just grab the variable in the enemy, that variable being basically time alive, how close it is to the exit, and then you would return the enemy with the highest of that variable, and then you would target it. How would you do that in Dreams? With vectors? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand how that's relevant. Oh my god, you got a carrot. Ow, Jesus.
It just came out of the oven.
What are you doing feeding me burning carrots? Okay.
Where did you think it came from, Ryan?
I don't know. Does that make sense, though? That's how I would do it in programming, and I could easily. It would be extremely easy. But with Dreams, we can't get objects like that. Yeah, that's on tag power. But how would I then choose the one with the highest tag power? How would I do that? The outside is mushy and the inside is like hard. But it's good. It's good. No, they don't. They don't. It's just unexpected. The middle will cook eventually.
What does that mean?
The outside will heat it up more. Do you guys like understand the issue? So my solution to this is using the fact that followers will go to the closest thing. And the height of the tag represents how far along the path it is. Where it is in the path and how close it is to the tower is completely irrelevant for this problem. Completely irrelevant. All I care about is how far along it is. So I've converted how far along it is to height. And then I will use the follower to sense the height. That's my idea. I get what you guys are saying, I think. Well, I actually don't. What do you mean by with vectors? What do you mean by that?
Baby, I hope we get the kitties. I'm so excited. They're so cute.
Like Pixel, sensing how far the enemies are along is not hard at all. The problem is choosing the one that's farthest along. Like actually targeting it. How would I do that? Yes, I will. I was going to do that right now. Yes. That's a good idea. It's something I don't know, so we'll see. It's similar to how exclusive gates, the power in the signal actually affects it. So maybe the power in a tag will affect it. I don't know. Okay, so how are we going to do this? We basically need it to target... Wait. So we have follower, and it's following the closest enemy. Target position. Yes. So I can get the target position. I don't actually have to go there. I can just get it. That's cool. Oh, that's... A list would make this much simpler. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Wait, I don't actually need this, do I? Holy shit. Does that actually work? Holy shit. Wait a second. I've never used... Do I not have a chip for this? Oh. I don't think I've ever used followers like this. What if the follower never even moved? and I'm sure people have thought of this before, but I'm stupid, so. Target. I think I named it enemy target. So enemy target, and then can I return the position? So ideally, yeah, I think that'll actually work. Linked blocks. I need some feedback. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah. I saw. Was it? It wasn't magma, was it? Was it? No. It wasn't Clitoris. Who was? Joe. I think I saw Joe Ryan playing it. I think. Yeah. Thank you. Can you give me the link? The In Dreams link? So we're going to use this follower to give this follower the position.
Do it. Do it, you won't.
I will. And instead of raising the tag's height, we're going to power on the tag. I don't even know if this... So I'm testing two things at the same time, which is kind of dangerous. But do you think you could look and help me real quick if I made you part of the dream? Depends how quick. What do you need me to look at? Oh, the zone thing?
All right, BB.
But yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Now that we're not talking about cats, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Bye, meow meow. Wow, what a screenshot. Hey, Drink, do you want me to... I'd love to help you out with the logic of this. Not like right now, not on stream or anything, but because I was watching it and I feel like I could help you out with this. Maybe. Because, like, you do the graphics amazing. I think I could make the placing like Minecraft. But maybe that's not even what you want. I don't know. But because I saw you had the placing either horizontal or vertical. And again, I'm not going to do this on stream. But, do a tower defense on stream. But I think if you could just make it, like, wherever you're looking. Yeah. What Pixel said? What did Pixel say? That'll be $30? Well, no. If it's... So, like... If it's like a super simple thing, like your doorway is not going off and you don't know why, I can probably take a look at it. I'll help you out. It's for free. But I mean, my guess is that you're not sensing properly. It's almost close to perfect. All right, we'll see. I'm trying to sign in. Oh, Pixel is charging it. No. Pixel's talking to Wemo. He's being an asshole to Wemo. Yeah, I'll help you out, dude. Wemo, do you have a link to... Or, oh, you're going to add me as a collab. All right, I want to do this test first. So we're going to turn this chip off. And then we'll have another timer. And this timer is just going to power on this tag very gradually. But not target. Oh, no, it would be target, wouldn't it? Yeah. So... Now we have this, which is sensing that tag, right? Enemy target, yes. I'm curious what's going to happen. We're not actually shooting, we're just moving this cube. Let's try to fix some bugs before we actually encounter them. This should not be collidable. So it was the octopus, I believe. So it's following that. Oh, holy shit. That actually works. That's awesome. Wow. Guys, wow. Wow. I'm actually really, really happy this works. So guys, pro tip. This is what you get for watching my stream. If you want to have a follower, if you want to have something follow the closest thing to something else, but you don't want that something else moving, you can put a follower in that thing. So in the tower, for example. So okay, let's stop being ambiguous, and let's actually give a concrete example. I have this cube, and I have this tower. I want this cube to follow the closest enemy to this tower at any point. I put a follower in the tower, but set it to 0 strength. I then put the target position into another follower, and this follower is in the cube. So this follower on the tower is constantly finding that position, but it's not actually going there. But it still gets the position. And then you could just put that position into another follower. This is really good. This is really, really helpful. Wow. You don't even need exclusive gates. This would work better for pickup logic. Okay, you added me as a collab. Good. Honestly, worth 30 bucks. Oh no, is Pixel saying? Oh well, Pixel, this doesn't solve the problem I was having. I'll still have to do my solution. Wait, you do realize that, right? This isn't. I haven't tested the tag strength thing yet. I have not tested that yet. So now let's test the tag strength thing, which is not what I tested. Sorry, I was getting all excited about my thing. Let's test the tag strength thing. And if this works, I will be very impressed. Oh, it's actually dealing damage. What the hell? Wait, it shouldn't be. How is it dealing damage? Health modifier. Oh shit. Oh shit. The octopus already. Oh shit. Oh shoot. The octopus already had code in it. The octopus was already done. Whoopsies. That'll be $30. Maybe. We'll see, Pixel. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so the octopus just deals damage in a circle. That's super easy programming. Or yeah, super easy logic. I don't know why I can't see the zone right now. Oh, the zone is programmatically changed based on the level of the tower. But so let's do this one instead. So let's make it glow. So let's just make sure this still works. Oh, see, that's interesting. It shouldn't have been... I mean, that's fine. So, as you can clearly see, this tag's power is being changed by this timer. So if... Well, let's see what happens. I'm going to put it here. And then I'm... Oh, I can't upgrade it. Shit. Well, this is anticlimactic. Why can't I upgrade this? It doesn't have the upgrade logic. That's why. I mean, I guess I don't need to upgrade it. I don't even need to upgrade it. It doesn't matter. All right, here we go. We're testing it. If it starts following these instead of these, then it works. I don't think it will. It might. If it starts following these. Yeah, it's not, though. Yeah, notice how it's following the closest one, even though this tag is powered on stronger. So that doesn't work. What will work, though, is using the height. I'm almost positive that will work. Now, the tricky part is... But what I'm not sure is going to work is because this zone is spherical and we can't change the size of it, height might not work perfectly. We'll see, though. Oh, man, I don't know, because... I don't want it to be following things that are too far away. Shit. This whole plan is ruined because I can't have... Because I can't have cylindrical follower zones. Run the timer through a signal manipulator first. I think it's clamping at 1 second. No. I know. I did output. I did the output just to prove it though. So I mean, I guess you learned something new. The output is from 0 to 1. What is this? Oh, that's new. VR text distance. I mean, how would you do it? So see, it's from 0 to 1. Let's see it, dude. Let's see it. I'm almost positive I'm not overcomplicating it, but... Don't followers allow you to set a max min range? Yes, that's not the problem. The problem is they're spherical, and I need it to be cylindrical. That's the current issue. He should have been smart enough to use the other output. I did. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. He should have been... I like how you worded that. That's really funny. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's not clamping at 1 second. Oh, yeah, I look forward to it. We all have our 3-hit moments. Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, have you played my block builder game? And that was like a year ago. That was over a year ago. Tower defenses are not simple. Just saying, tower defenses are not simple. All right, Yobert, let's see. Oh, this is okay. You know what? Okay, let me just help you out really quick. So Weemo, what's going on, dude? We are an imp. Oh my God, this is so laggy, my dude. It's cute though. Where okay, town this way. Do I assume I go through this? It's probably not going to work with multiple towers, but that is the current issue. Okay, so the doorway didn't trigger. Is that what's going on? Hey, if it does, I'm going to be really happy. So, bro, this is way too laggy for just a forest. All right, let's see what you did. Right. So, all right, Weemo. The way zones work. When they detect, for example, a possessible controller sensor, right here there's an output called detected. You need to power the door with the detected output like that. So this is an exit. You need to actually power the door. Does that make sense? So you didn't have the zone. It's not going to just work magically, right? You have to actually wire it up. Is it still not going to work? Why would you send it to me without it being wired? I don't know, but it's simple enough to implement it for more towers. I don't think you should aim for always having a solution that just always works. A bit of manual labor is okay. Yeah, but what if you have more than, like... I get that you... So you're probably going to have, like, a custom sensor thing for each tower that you place, something like that. So what if you have one extra tower than that? Okay, yeah, so it's still not working. All right. See you later, Heaven. I mean, what's the player? Where's the player? Where's the player? It's probably invisible. It's probably right here, but invisible. Where the hell's the player? Is this the player? No. Oh, there's the player. Oh, your zone's just not low enough. I think. No, that's not it either. Okay, I mean, when worst case, we might as well just do this. I don't know. Could not tell you why it's not working, but we're just gonna sense a tag. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's do something that will work. So we're just going to sense a tag. We're just going to put a tag on the player and then sense that tag. We can check the imp, yeah. Doorway is an exit. No, the zone was just not triggering. The zone was just not triggering. See you later, Magma. Thanks again for the raid, dude. Have a good night. What a mad lad. He put the blue portal over top of the orange portal. All right, Yovork, let's see it. Oh, furthest along. Right. Oh, no. Okay, I understand how to sense the furthest along one. The problem is choosing... Oh, is it this? Yeah, I have that. The problem is choosing... Oh, I don't have that. Oh, that's interesting. This is an interesting way to do it. This isn't the problem, though. Like, what if the furthest along one is out of range of the tower? Like, what happens then? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like all the towers are going to target the furthest along one. They're going to target the furthest along one in its range. That's the problem. So if you want to, you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Yes, that the tower can see, not out of all of it. Exactly. But hey, I implore you to keep trying, because if someone can solve this, I got close. What if the enemies were the things telling the tower what to do? So that's kind of what I'm going for with this tag system. Basically, it's a way to sense how far along the enemy is. And the tower wasn't actually looking. So, okay. What do you mean by that, I guess? Okay, so unfortunately the power did not work. We're back to the height thing. Yeah, and that's true too. They'll have different ranges. What if the enemies... What do you mean by that? So the enemies are looking for the towers? What if two enemies told the tower to shoot at each of them? I don't think that makes much sense. I like the thinking out of the box, but kind of thing. But if the enemy is telling the tower to shoot, I mean, I guess. So, like, if the enemy is furthest along, it has priority over an enemy that's closer. But how would I... That's interesting. So I could send it through a fat wire, and then maybe the first number will be how far along it is, which will override everything else. Would that work, though? The problem is sending the signal, though. It's not easy in Dreams to do that. Which is why I'm having so much trouble just sending a simple signal like how far along. It's just a single number, how far along it is. Wait, what if I did it with this? Wait, I have an idea. Holy shit, wait, I don't know if this will work, but if this does work, that would be kind of insane. Guys, what if I just sent the signal through a transmitter? And then I would use the fact that the highest number is the one that gets through. Does that make sense? So what if... Okay, so here. We still need this. We don't need it to raise anymore. We still need the timer. We don't need this cube. Transmitters are named, though. Yeah, they're all named target. No, 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 no. They're all named target, and the highest one it senses will get through. Does that make sense? They don't blend, right? It depends. The only way this works is if transmitters do not blend. You'll see what here. I'm gonna try this. You'll see. If they don't blend, this will work. I hope. We just don't need that at all. What is this? I have no idea what this is. Oh, okay. Oh shoot! I just deleted the the health bar. Whoops. Pretty sure they blend. We'll see. The position blends? The position blends. Right. That's... We'll see. We'll see. So, the idea is that this timer is going to be... We're going to transmit a fat wire, right? Of 4 numbers. The first 3 being the position, and the... Actually, it makes more sense to do this. It does not matter, but just... We're going to do that. The first 3 being position, and... or rather, the first being the timer time, and... the last 3 being the position. And my idea is that whichever one has a higher timer time will take priority. That's the idea. That would be really awesome. And then all I do is sense it with the zone. With your stem is the mapping? I mean, we have a look at sensor now. Do you mean system? What do you mean by stem? One set of tags for multiple puppets. Wait, I did something similar in art therapy for the torus movement system. One set of tags for multiple puppets. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with the new look at or with the new head sensor thing. Yeah, I'll see the problem. Okay. Okay, anyway, let's... so we have target. We have this tower. The problem with this system, it would work, but it has unlimited range, which is completely useless. Unfortunately, followers I can't change the shape of this zone. It's spherical. For this to work, it would have to be cylindrical, and it would have worked, which makes me sad. So we're going to get a receiver, which can have a cylindrical zone. We'll make it 2, I guess. It has fall off. It's interesting. How would that work? Huh. I think we're on to something though. And we need to... The first number is purely to make it override everything else. Honestly, should we... It's going to be 4, so we can just do this. So again, we're ignoring the first number. We're just getting the last 3. If how this works is how I think it works, this might actually work. That's a sentence. Do you want me to turn it up? Yeah, I can turn it up. The cool thing is I can turn it up for you guys, but not for me, which is really nice. Yeah, let me know. Let me know, and I'll turn it up. It looks like it's averaging, guys. Which is weird. Unless, hold on. Unless this tag isn't even in the right spot. Nope, it is. Damn it. All right, I do want to make this zone bigger just to make sure it's doing what it's averaging. It's not blending. But yeah, just to make sure it's doing what I think it's doing. And I don't know. Yeah, it's damn it. It's averaging between all of them. What I need is it needs to choose the highest one, but it's just averaging. And now it's gonna, yeah. Just send 3 numbers through to make sure. Yeah, I mean, well, that would make it even worse, right? The whole point was that this first number would somehow, I don't know, it was a long shot. Okay, let's try one more thing, and I'm just gonna multiply this by like 10,000. I don't know. I need to make it like exponential or something. I need the difference between them needs to be bigger. Actually, no, this should. I highly doubt this will change anything. That's literally what you just tried. Nice. Did it work? I don't think so. Same. What did Andy say? Oh, if you have to go back to your vertical climbing tag solution, couldn't you use a cylindrical zone with vertical fall off to detect the highest? Yeah, sure, I can detect the highest, but how do I get the position of it? Right? How would I get the position of the highest one? When you bought the deluxe edition for Ghost of Tsushima, it downloaded another file, bonus content. No idea, dude. Check it out. But yeah, look, yeah, the zone would work, but how do I get the position? You tell me, and then I'll do it. How? Okay, get a laser scope. How would the laser scope know what to? The laser scope could point. The laser scopes point at the closest tag as well. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Dreams doesn't really do that though, in the conventional sense. How could we use a laser scope to do this? Did I delete the? Okay, let's get the cube back. This way didn't. Well, let's give it one more thought before we completely give up. How does fall off interact with this? Probably not well. Yeah, it always tags the closest, right? And I have the position. That's interesting. It's just it needs to be. Man, this would all be solved if followers could use cylindrical zones. Unless it requires the most basic program. Yes, correct. You're absolutely right. See, now the music's quiet for me. Yeah, let me know if it's too loud or you don't like it or something. What does a follower get you? It's so okay. Let's see. I'm gonna undo. I give up with this method. It was a good idea, but unfortunately it blends. The thing about a follower is that it follows the closest one. So when I transformed the distance along the path into height, I was able to get the closest one to the top. That's the idea, at least. If laser scope detects and it's in the cylindrical, how do I know if it's in the cylindrical zone and it detects? How do I do that though? You know what I mean? Like, it's just. Yeah. Wouldn't any cylindrical zone with fall off do that? Right. But how do I get the position of the thing I'm sensing with that zone? How do I get the position of it? Search for the tag in the zone and the laser scope search for the same tag. Yes, unfortunately, if you send two numbers into a transmitter, they blend. Yeah, so. If you okay, look, Elka, the reason that's not going to work is because it needs the raycast would, yes, it would be able to sense the closest one, but it needs to be within the tower's range. It needs to be within the tower's range. The zone is within the tower's range. The laser scope would just sense anything, right? So that's the issue with the laser scope currently. I like the idea of raising the height. Wait, I just had another idea, although I don't know if it's gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. Shit. No, that's not gonna work. Damn it.
Show me where we began back in 95.
Started up, high up and lower. Yeah, I mean, as it goes further. Right. I mean, that's what I'm doing, but in reverse. The problem is I can't make the follower's zone tall enough. So I could make the height difference really small, but then it wouldn't be a big enough difference. Wait, what do you mean, but wouldn't that just work? Maybe. Shit, it might. Yeah, but the problem isn't bigger enough. So the follower zone is only spherical. If it was cylindrical, I would be able to do this, but because it's spherical, I cannot make it taller, but I can't make it taller and not wider. It has to be both. So, like, what if I want to change the range of the tower? You know? You thought it did? Oh, dude, that would be amazing. Oh my god, that would be amazing if it did. Like, this is a really difficult problem to solve. I feel like it's solvable, though.
Was it here where you first kissed me on the cheek? Where you held my hand and said
So, let me just explain why my idea doesn't work. Oh, I guess let's keep undoing because we're not done yet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, no. There. Okay. Yeah. So as we go, this is the cube we're sensing. That's the idea, at least. The problem is that I can't make this zone taller. And I guess it makes sense that I can't, but still. I can't make the zone taller, but still keep its radius. Use an invisible sculpt and detect the hit position instead of a zone. Can I detect the hit position with a sculpt? Hey, Ninner, what's up? Can you not add something that's invisible and non-collidable follow above it? Isn't that what I'm doing? But that doesn't matter. Wait, could I? And then what? Impact sensor? Okay, but what if I have multiple enemies? How do I sense the highest impact? How would I sense that? So it has been so long. Thanks for joining us. We're solving a difficult logic problem. At least we're trying to solve it. I thought I was close with this new idea, but I don't know. Like, imagine if... What if it were... Okay, how cool would it be if receivers worked like this? So, does anyone know how fall-off receivers work? What if it received the thing that was closest? How cool would that be? So, like, what if we did a fall-off zone in the Z direction? This is the range, right? This is the range. So let's make the range 4. Oh my god, imagine if this worked. And then we use a fall-off zone. We're still raising it. And then we put the transmitter in this object. Or something like that. Something ridiculous like that. I don't know. The tower needs the position of the enemy, not the tower. I think. Is that what you mean? Explain why dropping the tags doesn't work. I mean, I can do it and show you why it doesn't work. Okay, it's a sphere, right? So if it's in the outer edge of the sphere, even if it's in range, so like the sphere is like this. The tag is on the outside of it. Even if the range is this, the tag should be in range, but it's not in range because it's a sphere, right? Like, does that make sense? So yeah, it would work sometimes, but not on the outer edges of the range. That's why it wouldn't work. What if I used a shitload of followers to make a cylinder? That would actually work. Oh, that would actually work. If I used a shitload of followers. Right? No, it wouldn't. Never mind. Would it? And then I would get all these different positions and then just get the one with the highest number or something. Very. I'm trying to, I don't know. That wouldn't even work. It's just, no, that wouldn't even work. I take it back. Okay, let's try. I want to see how fall off works with this. I have no idea, so. Normally I can move the zone and I can't right now. Oh. You can't move fall off. Yeah, it would be like a cylinder, but you wouldn't be able to like merge the data properly. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's see how this interacts. I have no idea how this will work. Maybe with fall off, it'll receive the one that's strongest. Right? Maybe? Probably not. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if scripting would even help this. I have no idea. Scripting is generally, if they add scripting, it's probably It's not going to add functionality, most likely. It'll just make everything you can already do more efficient. That's probably what it's going to be. I don't think scripting is going to add any features. It'll just make things more efficient. Like, instead of 10 gadgets, it'll just be one gadget, right? That has custom stuff. That's the thing, like, I can't even get this working at all. They're adding, it's not for a long, long while. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm curious. It's probably still gonna blend, but I'm curious what's gonna happen. Oh, you know what? Those cubes are too high. Yeah, it's blending. It's blending. How does this even work? I'm curious how this fall off stuff works with receivers. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. It's blending. I don't know. Would have been cool if that worked. Like, this would all, like, if there was a way to receive multiple values from a receiver, from a transmitter, and then, like, split them up somehow, that, it would work. I would be, but no, that's not how Dreams works, unfortunately. Hopefully that makes sense, though, like, I don't know. Maybe the solution has something to do with laser scopes. I don't know. It sucks because, like, the reason, okay, let me just talk about this again. The reason that, why can't I change the size of this by dragging? The reason that this doesn't work is, think about it. So the cube is rising, right? So let's say it starts here and rises to here. Or falls. Let's say it's falling. You'll have the opposite problem. If an enemy that just spawns in is on the very outside of its range, it will not be shot at. It won't be sensed because it's too far away, and the follower just won't pick it up because the object will be outside of the sphere. It'll be outside of the zone. I mean, what if I did have 2 followers just to cover that, like, gap? But does that make sense why this doesn't work? Right, exactly. Getting the like the position or like a value, exactly. So now the dead zone is much smaller. Oh, but no, the problem with this is that this follower will prioritize. Well, no, it'll prioritize the higher, but we want it to prioritize lower. That's the no. This completely goes against what we're trying to do. Yeah, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. So yeah, like this would work unless it's trying to fire at something that just spawned in that's on the outside of its range. Then it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't even see it. What's up, Amy? Sleep said nah. Oh no. Honestly, this stream might put you to sleep. We're trying to figure out targeting logic for dreams for a tower defense. You're down, yeah. The solution might have something to do with laser scopes. I just wanted to get it working. Oh yeah. Let's take a break. So I'm not gonna like work on it right now, but I will. Drink did redeem the play my dream thing. Thanks for reminding me. How would you convert that to the bottom position of the enemy? I would just not take the Y. I would hard code the Y. I would only use the X and Z. That's trivial. That's super easy. I would just not use the Y. But, yeah, that's not hard at all. The problem is just finding the position. I need to find the position. A follower it has to be how I do it. A follower gets the position of something that's closest. I'm not okay, Amy. I'm not okay. This is not, like, it kills me because I could do it in programming. What about a cylinder sculpt that's hammering down repeatedly and has an index? Honestly, dude. The problem is, how would I get the position? Wait, that would actually... Holy shit, Andy. That actually might work. Impact sensors have position, don't they? What if we separate the visuals from the system so it's linear? That I thought about that. I just couldn't think about it hard enough. You have to make the oldest the closest. Exactly. If you somehow make everything on a 2D plane, yes, we would be able to do it. But the path weaves and it goes like weird. It's all like weaving and stuff. So how would I? It's just, I don't think that's possible. You'd have to make like a separate thing, a separate system for every tower. Oh yeah, we were trying to do cat names. Do you need a hug? You get free hugs. I kind of do need a. Natalie, can you come here? Not from you, though, Amy. I'm sorry. Although I'll take a virtual hug from you. There's only one that gives me hugs. Maybe two. Maybe my mom. Wow, you're hurt. Okay. Natalie, can you hear me? Come here. I need a hug. I need a hug. I'm sad. I need a hug.
Why?
Because I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
Because tower defense are hard.
Come here. Okay.
Aww.
Sorry.
I can't really hug you like for real. I have headphones on and I'm in a chair, but I get the point. Okay, now you're sitting on me. All right. Thank you.
Love.
This is not a hug. Can you like go on my face now?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Good kitty. Just
I'm not a kitty, but thank you.
good meow.
No, that's not what I am. Okay, maybe stop drinking now. Turn- What's up, man? Why can't I just use my card to send bits instead? Just wait. And instead just take the amount I'm sending out of my account. Wait, what? I think you can donate if you want to. There's a donate button. Can you not do some kind of laser grid cube thing that detects with various laser scopes, like your own makeshift trigger zone? I joined the stream late. No, that's okay. Don't know exactly what solution we're looking for something that works. So, okay, why can't we do that? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. I get what you're going for, kind of, but can you explain it a little bit better? All right, guys. So this is Drinkwater's Minecraft, but hyper realistic. So we place one, and then we turn snap mode on, and then we can build. So let's see if it snaps properly, though. This is cool. This feels pretty good. Oh, how do I delete? How do I delete? Bro, can you not delete things? What do you mean you can't delete? Okay, this needs help, but that's okay. I will be able to help. I wonder if it lines up. The textures are beautiful. Yeah, you still don't have it lined up correctly. Oh boy. You couldn't or could? And then yeah, you can't build up. You have to like, you have to go into a separate up build mode, and I can't. Yeah, this aiming needs help. You couldn't? That is pretty funny. I can help you out with this. This is really cool though. This is very, like, it looks beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning. You should probably make the wood tile better, but that's okay. Yeah, you can't, oh, you can't build on floors. That's interesting. Ooh, you got fence? Does the fence, like... It looks like a boxing ring, kind of. Oh, is this windows? That must be windows. Interesting. This is really weird with the layering music. Okay, not gonna lie, that doesn't really look like windows, but fair enough. Fair enough. Modern selection? Whoa. Is this not? Oh, those are windows. Yeah, it's like you took my block builder game, but then made it actually look good. You're gonna just sleep? Good luck, Amy. I hope you're able to fall asleep. It sucks not being able to fall asleep. You need your Arc Game Dreams Edition? Yeah. Yeah, have a good night. Gold. Tree. There's just tree. Door. Ceiling light. Black material. Brick wall. This is cool, dude. Elka's still not asleep. You got it working? You got what working? Please tell me. Please tell me someone solved this. Yeah, drink. This is... Oh, water? Ooh, water? Okay, I didn't see water. Ooh. Wow. You're no kidding. That looks really good. Maybe if we snap it. No kidding. Yo. That's nice. That's very nice. All right, you'll send a link, and Yoverk will also send a link. All right, cool. What the fuck? Okay. Yes. Good. Now what happens when the path loops? So if Yovork, if you can make this work, if you can make the path loop, and then this tower will turn around and target the closer one, I will be very impressed. How did you... So does this actually... Ooh, that's interesting. So you use... Oh, wow. What is this? Where's the receiver? Ah. We're making a tower defense game, pro. Unless you're referring to dreams. Okay, let's try... Elka, I'll get to yours. Can you give me the... Oh, you probably sent it to me. I'll check yours out. Soon. It just cares about who's furthest along. It's the same as the timer. Dude, if that's true, then thank the frickin' Lord, which is you. Holy crap. Wait, how does this... You spawn a cube for every enemy. That's brilliant. Does the cube destroy itself once it gets out of range? I can't tell. That's Yovork, that's really smart. That's really smart. Let me think if that would actually... Yovork, that's brilliant, dude. That's brilliant. But how... No, because then it couldn't loop. So, oh my god. Oh my god, Yovork. Dude, that's brilliant. Each tower spawns one item for every single enemy. And that item will stay there for the rest of the game. And then it just shoots the one that's in range. Holy shit, that's brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Elka, let's check out yours. That's brilliant, dude. Holy shit. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. But it is now in my thoughts toolbox. That's a thing. All right, let's see if Elka came up with something else. Okay. L1 plus square on the laser scope to see. L1 plus... Wait, what? Oh, yes, thank you. You could have just said scope in on the laser scope. Right. Wait. Are you keyframing the height of it? Oh my god. Notre Dame, whatever you prefer. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. 5 gifted subs. Dude, thank you so much. Can we please get some hearts for Notre Dame? He is also a dream streamer. So is Elka. You might not have heard of Elka. He's kind of new, but no, I'm gonna stop making that joke. I'm sorry. Notre Dame is a dream streamer. Can we shout him out, please? Shout out. I will shout him out. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Okay, so Elka, what the hell's going on here? What's happening here? What is the range of this tower? That's my... Oh. Okay, so... Shit, this is good too. This would work. Hell yeah. So what Elka's doing is raising... You guys are... I'm proud of you guys. Normally I'm the one that figures shit out. 2 people in chat figured out something in 2 different ways that I wasn't able to. No, I know how it works. I know how it works. This is really smart. This is really smart. Pixel, shut up. Shut up. No, honestly though, 100 for mine. Yeah, okay. Honestly though, yo, okay. I wonder. You should actually try setting something up like that. I wonder. I feel like people would actually do it. Well, maybe. I don't know. Are your people? My people are here for logic for the most part. Your people. I feel like your people are here to watch Avatar. I don't know though. I mean, you're obviously extremely good at logic as well, and just game design. I don't know. Oh yeah, so sorry, let me explain how Elka's is working. So basically the idea is that we're using the fact that the laser scope targets the closest sculpt. And he's using a zone with fall off to set the height of the laser scope. So where's the so here's the laser scope. Notice how the height is whichever one is in the zone, the highest one in the zone. I like this a lot, actually. I like both of them. But this is brilliant. They're both brilliant. Guys, nice job. Seriously. I'm super proud of both of you. Like, this is... I really like both solutions. I'm gonna have to go with Elka's because of thermo, but I genuinely like both solutions. Wait, I'm being passive aggressive? How? Oh. Well, no, I'm just talking matter of fact, but like, I feel like the vast majority of Elka's viewers want to see an Avatar game. Like, I don't think they're gonna play Dreams and spend $100 or $30 or whatever for Elka to consult them. Maybe they would though, and I don't know. Yeah, they're both brilliant. They're both brilliant in different ways. Yovorks is more accurate. Like, it's not accurate. That's not the word. It's quicker. There's like no delay. This is gonna have like, this is a zone is keyframing a raycast, which is then going to get the position. So, but it's fine. It works for tower defense. This is really smart. This is really smart. Because then if the raycast is on the proper height, ooh, wait, would this work? You know what? This might not actually work. I don't know if this will work, because for longer ranges, the height would need to be, I mean, I guess it would work, but we have to go like massive. We have to make the height massive. Because for longer ranges, the height needs to be stronger than the lateral distance. There's a pound option in donations. It doesn't really matter because it turns out you only have half the min that you can donate. What's the min? Isn't the min like 25 cents or something? You can make it bigger. That's true. Yovorks wouldn't be that expensive, would it? Would fix if the board is too big. Yeah, like that. I know Dream scale's crazy. No, I know, which is why I'm still. The height is gonna have to be stronger than the distance, which is why I'm kind of scared. Because I have towers that are really long range. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Yovorks actually. This works though, but not if the towers are. I mean, yes, it would technically work if the towers are long range, but the distance between two of these squares would have to be the height distance would have to be the entire width of the track, basically. I think. It's really cool to see it actually working, though. It's really, really cool to see this actually working. Elka, Yovark, nice job, guys. Seriously, thank you so much. I will upvote them, even though you guys aren't making this public. Yeah, which bot? Yeah, right. Well, I mean, we already have the track, right? We already have the track. I'm gonna try Yovark's solution. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. The thing is, they're... Okay, back to bed. Have a good night, Elka. Thank you so much again, dude. I'm very well may use your solution if Yovark's is too expensive. But the thing about Yovark's is it works 100% of the time, regardless of the distance. With Elka's, it uses the fact that the raycast targets the closest, so the height difference between these cubes is gonna have to be very, very large. How many enemies? That's the thing. I don't know. We'll see. 20, 30, 40 would be nice, but then it's exponential. So like, let's say 40 enemies. Oh man, oh man, I don't know. But the thing is, it should just despawn it. Once it's out of range, just despawn. And then, oh no, but that... 5% per right. 100 enemies is way too many. If they're all active. Exactly, if they're all active. Because then the enemies will just... will die. I'm trying to get the calculator. So let's say 40 enemies, 20 towers. So 800, that's 8%. And that's with 0 logic on it. It's going to have a follower... 40 enemies is a lot. I like the idea, though. Yes, exactly. Multiple cubes, but the cubes are tied to a single tower. Global grid and a calculator to calculate the global grid using a combiner. What would you do after you... What do you mean by that? Is there any way you can combine Elka and Yovark's methods? No. It's a good question. They're completely different. The min donation's $1. Right. Okay, I got you. It's all good, dude. I appreciate the thought. Alright, let's do this. And guys, guys, keep in mind, a lot of the towers won't need this. In fact, well, okay, I say a lot. Like for example, the monkey tower. It's a single target tower. It's not going to need this. It just won't, because I can just use. Oh shoot. No, it will. It will need this. Frick. I don't know. The reason it probably won't is because it's super short range. It's super short range. In fact, I might make it... I was going to make it so it had to face a certain direction, but I don't know if I want to do that. Calling chimps monkeys is calling humans monkeys? Oh no. Is this a chimp? Sorry. Should I call it... Right. AoE towers, the buff tower, the gold tower... I feel like the short range ones can have a different solution though. All right, Knitter. What if you use the global? Right, Drink. I read that already. Can you explain it better though? All right, sorry. That better? Does that make you happier? Here, I'll even center the camera for you guys. There you go. Is that there? The camera's centered and I changed it. I say a lot. I'll try not to say a lot. So, a lot. Much a lot. This tower is the worst. Which one? Oh, just in general? Or the chimp one? Oh, you're talking about your game. Oh, I thought you were talking about my game. Yes, you should use the global grid. Yes, that is exactly what you should do. That's what I would do. I thought you were talking about my game. I was very confused. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do in. That's what I do in Block Builder. To Super Monkey. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus. So we're gonna go to towers. And I just know the idea of Yoverworks. I'm gonna remake the logic, obviously. So let's see. It's definitely gonna need a follower. The thing about this follower is that once it latches onto the enemy, it never has to. Like basically, I just need to spawn it onto the enemy. I'm gonna need a timer, and I'm gonna need a tag, and that's it. That's literally it. Maybe. The timer goes up, and I need to compare this number to all the other numbers and just get the max. Somehow. Wait. How'd you do this, Yoverworks? I can check it again. We're gonna try using Yoverworks. The idea is to spawn each tower has an object that marks the enemies. How'd you do your? How did you? Sorry, yeah. How did you pick the enemy that was? How'd you get the largest number? I know you wired in. I mean, we probably shouldn't use nodes on this just because there's gonna be so many of these objects. But so like we have a timer, right? And we're gonna get a bunch of times in. Oh, I know how. I know how. I don't even answer. I know how. So we're not gonna use a tag. Well, we are gonna use a tag, but we're gonna use a tag for the position. We're gonna use. Yeah, no. No. That's not the answer I was looking for anyway. So my question was, how do I actually? Yeah, it'll give the highest number. No, I know that. How do I then get the position from the highest number? But I know how to do that. I just remembered. It's. Wait, how the position from the highest number? So we have the highest number. Wait. Didn't we want to like transmit it or something? Oh frick! I forgot again. Oh shoot. Okay, can you? So how do I get? I forgot again. How do I get the highest number? You check if it. You know it back around. Oh. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's smart. I wonder if there's a better way to do it, but that is smart. Yeah, transmitter wouldn't even work. That because it's emitted. You can't. That wouldn't even work. And this is a great way, guys, by the way, to find the largest number. You just put a bunch of numbers. You put a bunch of numbers into the same wire, into the same node. And then the number that comes out is the highest one. So then we check if it's equal. And if it is equal, we will we want to use as little logic as possible, so we'll just power this tag on, and then this is what transmits, or this is what gets sent out. So this is it's 4 gadgets. Like I'm hoping. I mean, this is as cheap as it gets. Nice. Yeah, I don't think there's a better way to do this. Okay, so now we get the position. And the position, we need a... Well, no, I mean, this is... Here, so... We'll do this. I'm so glad this got solved. I'm so happy this got... It got solved twice! It got solved twice! Right, now we have to emit. We'll use this for the attack, but now we just have to emit this cube every time we see an enemy. See, this could get a little bit tricky. We'll see. Well, how'd you do the emitting? Yeah, by the way, that'll be 30, yeah. You wired an empty node into the position, assuming enemies would spawn in the same location. Yes, they do. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. So I was gonna spawn this thing in as they came into range. You're just spawning it in right as the enemies spawn in. That's interesting. Not sure if I like that. But I don't even know, like, what's the alternative? I don't think there is an alternative. That's smart. What's up, Artifact? So how do I wire this emitter up? It's pricey, but it's not as bad as it sounds. You're gonna recommend my tutorials to these guys from earlier today? Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Gotta spend it somewhere, that's true. So as we see the enemies, we need to emit these cubes. I like the solution of just emitting it right as they spawn in. But how do we even, like, how do we get this zone here? I mean, I guess I could, oh, I guess I could teleport it. Okay, yeah, let's have an, all right, let's teleport it. You had the luxury of not needing to emit your zones. I have to emit my towers. Oh, you also set the zone to only detect what's in its own group. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I'm not even... Wait, I don't even... What am I even detecting? I didn't even set... Did I set that up? Is this... We have a timer. We're checking if the timer is equal to... highest number. This timer shouldn't even be on if it's not detected. So we need one more thing, which is going to be, oh man, tower target. It's only in its own group. That's smart. Yeah, the timer, yes, exactly. The timer should always be on. Completely agree. So we could use an AND gate, but we're trying to save as much logic as possible. Wait. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, frick, we need a node. Frick! Oh, you did it with only one tag? Yeah, good point. Good point. Wait, how? But this tag needs to only turn on... How many gadgets did you do it with? Oh, this should be a teleporter, not a follower. You fixed it? How would you make delete? You need a cursor, and you need logic in every single cube that senses the cursor. And if you press a certain button, the cube will know, and then it'll delete itself. What's up, Ocular? You did it in 6 gadgets? How the frick did you do this in 6 gadgets? God damn it. Okay, so hold on. The timer needs to always go. And if it's sensed, then we need that signal to go through. If the time is equal to the largest time, which is this. Oh, I did it in 6.2, you asshole. I just have a keyframe here. God damn it. I just have a keyframe. All right. I'm trying to make it less. No, I just have a keyframe. So I did it in 6 as well. All right. So now we need the range, and we just need to sense this with a zone. And the key is, yeah, within group. So here, it needs to be within its own group. I hope this works. I really hope this works. Yeah, I do. I need, because I need the timer to stay on. You even said that. Okay. So this is sensing tower target. Okay, tower target, which is this. Now, this is important. How do I spawn this in at every single enemy? What if I had a zone like this that teleported to the beginning? Because keep in mind, this is going to be emitted, right? Wait. It's going to be emitted. Why don't I just emit with wires? So I have a zone right here. And every time this zone senses an enemy, hell, yeah. Yeah. Every time this zone senses an enemy, but I don't even need to do that. I could just... No, I should do that. Yeah, so, okay. Every time this zone senses an enemy, it's going to emit this thing at this position. I just activated attack every time an emitter spawn an enemy. Right. Oh, you didn't... Yeah, I guess we don't need a zone. I guess we don't need a zone. But we do need a tag, which is the position we're spawning this in. I can't wait till this is done. Once this is working, it's going to be so nice. This is, frankly, really annoying to do. It spawns in right there. Zombie tower defense game? Drink actually... Look, I'm not starting any new projects. Maybe I could start a secret new project, but currently I'm trying to get Cluster Factory done, and I'm trying to get this done. This first. But I am looking for someone who's like actually amazing at art, which is you. I want to remake Call of Duty Zombies. And I know I can do the logic, but I can't do the art. Now this is like long term. I'm not doing this right now. Like, but in my what spare time I have, I would like to do something like that. I've already tried. Yeah, that would be dope. I agree. And it would build like a lot of hype. There would be a ton of hype. I have the pathfinding logic. He hasn't posted it yet? Yeah. If he doesn't release it, you're gonna riot. Nice. Hey, Slay Assassin, what's going on, dude?
I felt like I did this just the other day.
Yeah? Drink, we'll have to talk about it. DM me, Drink. I'm very interested in doing something like that. But just keep in mind, it wouldn't be my main thing. It would be like a side thing. Like currently, like what I mean by main thing is like what I'm actively working on stream. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like it would build like a ton of hype. I think it would be really cool. And then we could like make custom maps and stuff. Like it would be so cool with Easter eggs. I don't know. What am I doing? Okay, yeah. So this tag this is where I'm gonna spawn. This is the position it's spawning in. Oh, when does it get destroyed? Oh, that's easy. So we can. So I guess we'll need a couple more gadgets. Oh, maybe. I mean, I can. If the enemy just gets destroyed, how does it know? Yeah, exactly. Like this wouldn't be just be a thing on the side. I think it would be really cool. Yeah, no, I'm trying to make it work for. I have seen that. It's all right, but it's. You know. I think I have actually played this too. Yoverk, how did you destroy them? Like, let's say the enemy dies. How does this little follower object know to destroy itself? I mean, I guess. I guess the enemy could tell it to get destroyed. That would make more sense. Like, how else would I do it? And honestly, even if these double up on accident somehow, it'll still work. Alright, what are we teleporting to? Enemy target? Let's just get rid of enemy target, honestly. We're just gonna use enemy position from now on. So we need the zone to be like right on this tag. Right on. Now I'm curious, if I set this to 0, would it only sense it if it, let's set it to 0.1. I wonder if that would sense. There. Ooh, yep, perfect. Because think about it, guys. It's teleporting, right? So it's always going to be on the correct spot. All right. Anyway, so destroyer, affected object, or no, object destroyed. We want to turn on this zone. So what is the zone? This zone is sensing destroy helper. Yeah. Okay. And when does this get destroyed? It gets destroyed when enemy reached end or when it dies, right? So that takes care of that. Oh yeah, drink. That's a good point. So you'd have to like, probably use the look at sensor and just check what the player's looking at. Honestly, I don't know. I'll be right back. Chair looking thick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just eating some carrots. Sorry. Oh yeah, how is it going, Iffy? What's up? And Boom, of course. There's a spider right in your face. Oh my god. It's terrifying. It's great. Yeah, let me know if it works. And then whatever you're looking at, make it like highlight or something. I'm just looking everything over before I pull the trigger and try it out. Ooh, they're all highlighting. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. It's lagging really... Oh my god. Oh my... Oh no! Oh no, what happened? Okay, I have a feeling... Ah, yes. For some reason, the emitter is just... Yeah, that's my bad. My bad. I have an enemy manager somewhere. Here it is. So, I mean, right now it's very simple. Eventually we'll have some sort of wave management system, but the output is always just going to be... Or rather, I need to just know if something was just emitted, right? Okay, and let's make sure... What the hell? Let's make sure everything's being emitted with wires, which I have a feeling it is not. Okay. That's important. Very important. And then what about this? Is this emit with wires? I don't think it is. Now let's try it. Oh my god, 40%. What the hell's going on? Oh shit, you'll work. I just realized yours might not work. Oh my god. What if you place a tower down while enemies are moving? Oh no. Oh my god. We might have to do alphas any. Oh my god. Oh. God damn it. There's no way around it. This system requires there to be an object. Oh my god. Secret Underdog the Gamer. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You know a workaround? What's... How the hell would you... Oh, I have an idea. Not sure if that idea would work. No, that wouldn't work. My idea was somehow put the emitter on the enemy, but... It needs to be linked to... No, that would... I don't think that would work. Brain cells have left the chip. Oh, boy. But let me hear the workaround. It might... It might, trigger something in me. In a good way. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, Andy, like actually though, do impact sensors give position? So Pixel, it works unless you place a tower while the level's going. Then it doesn't work. If you use a zone to find out how many of the enemies there are, you can just emit chips in the same amount as enemies. Then you would also need to find a way to distribute them even if they're scattered across the map. Easier said than done. Did IGN mention disarm? Nice. Nice. Yeah. That's one way. That's one way. I think we're back to Elka. Animal Tilapis. No, that's not your name. Animatilap. Animatilapis. Animatilapis. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. What was it? Oh, Andy. No, honestly, Andy, I genuinely like your idea. Like, no, seriously. I genuinely like your idea. They don't let you build mid-round. I mean, I feel like you should be able to build mid-round. These are fixed tower. What do you mean? These are fixed tower positions. Why do they need to? I mean, it's just like, it's generally speaking like the best thing towers can do. Oh, only like 6 positions? I mean, if there were only 6 towers, then we could just hard code the entire thing. But that's not fun. You want a shitload of towers. That's what makes it fun. If you place it at the end, it'll do that. I mean, yes, true. They try to kill escaping enemies, right? It's kind of frustrating if you place towers and they're really stupid. Agree to disagree? Yeah, fair enough. If we end up going with Andy's idea, I swear to God, I don't see hit position anywhere here. Andy, what are you talking about? They are. Disarmed and Bad Robo. And Martin. Alpha. Wait, seriously? Split the bump output? Are you actually serious? I mean, this would work. This would work. A giant cylinder that just goes down and bops the... There has to be a better way to do that. There has to be. There has to be a better way to do that. Hold on. It's Pixel's idea? Okay, it's Pixel's idea. Fair enough. So hold on. What if we do the same idea but with a zone? It's just a zone that moves and then gets the height. But the height will always change. I'm okay. Holy shit. That'll work. That would actually work. Not with the stupid ass sculpt idea though. Andy, think about it, dude. Wait, would it work? Fuck no, it wouldn't. Ah, never mind. We need the stupid ass sculpt idea. Do we? We just need the position. We just need to output the position and then emit something. And then yeah. No, this would work. This will work. This actually will work. I'm just going back between, like, because I don't want to do this. The sculpt would have to scale properly. The sculpt would have to scale depending on the tower's range. Why? It will. No, you're right. The thing is, though, Andy, it won't have to constantly go up and down. It'll only have to go down when it's scanning. So, like, every time it loses the target, then it does it to find a new target. It doesn't have to constantly do it. Oh, you're talking... You're specifically calling them out because they don't post their stuff. That's funny. If it works, it works. That's true. No, I agree. It's just... I don't know how hard it's going to be to scale the sculpt to match the attack range. How do you know if it's out of range? It just... The sculpt just won't hit it. The sculpt just won't hit it. It'll just keep going down. That's how. That's why it's such a smart idea. Like, you would need one scanning sculpt per tower. Correct. Correct. And again, the reason we're not using Elka's idea. Hey, family. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. I really appreciate the support.
What is up, Aecert?
We are doing tower defense. What happens when two things hit at the same time? What do you mean? Oh, that's impossible. Well, no, it's not. It's just one of them. It's just what. So think about it. It'll hit, right, and then it'll spawn in a target object. Well, no, actually, it would just give the position. It would. We don't even have to spawn in the objects. No, we do. So it would spawn in the. So like this object we just made here. Notice, you know how it like follows the enemy. We would spawn that in. And then it would delete itself once it gets out of range. And then once it deletes itself, it would find a new enemy. But anyway, a new target. But what happens if it hits two at the same time? It's just gonna spawn in and then attach to one of them. So it's whatever. So I know a lot of these towers say single target, but they're actually not. It'll be like a small area. So if that happens to hit two things at the same time, it's just, what are you going to do? I know. It should, you're right. You're right. The fact that we have to resort to this, I like Elka's solution, though. I do. I do like his solution. It's the problem is just how massive in scale it would have to be. I said that the height difference would have to be the size of the map. That's not true. The height difference would have to be the maximum size of the range. The radius of the range. That's what the height difference would have to be. But I have a tower that's really long range, so like the Elka solution is really smart, but it's just not. It's not gonna work, I don't think. I could scale the rate at which the cube goes up. Based on what? Why would it hit multiple targets? I mean, what if two enemies are like right inside each other? Or something. Teresa, before you hit the hay, I gotta be up early. You're gonna see Empire Strikes Back in cinema? Dude, nice. Make sure you wear a mask. I would not be going to the movies if I were you. But, hey. You only live once. Oh, right, for the side of the right. Just your closest enemy. The reason I don't... Every tower AoE. The reason I don't want to do closest enemy is, like, what if you put a tower right here? Hell, what if you put a tower right here? If enemies are here, you're going to want this tower shooting at these enemies. So... You know, like... Hey, Ice Cream, what's up? There just has to be a better way to do this. There has to be. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just figured it out. No, like I actually just figured it out. Holy shit. I actually just figured it out. Holy shit. Alright, stream's done. See you later, guys. No, I'm kidding. I just figured it out. I actually just figured it out. It's a combination. No, it's hard coding. It's just hard coding it. So, but what you're hard coding, the enemies are gonna have 6 levels of tag, six tiers, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't matter. And no. This will work. It's just the closest enemy. It's what Pixel said. It's just the closest enemy with 6 different tags. And each tag is progressively higher priority based on, and then which tag is turned on in the enemy is how far along it is. That's it. That's it. And I don't know why I said 6. It could be 5, 4. It doesn't matter. Basically how many, like the amount of loops. So it's not going to be perfect. It won't be perfect, but it'll be good. That's it. That's it. Just 6 followers. So yeah, it's that easy. Wow. Okay. If that didn't make sense, let me actually do it. But hopefully that explanation made some sort of sense. So I don't know why I keep saying this. So let's say 5 different levels. Enemy priority level 1 is the lowest priority. Priority level 5 is the highest priority. Which tag is on depends on how far along it is. Does that make sense? Now, yeah, this will work. This will actually work. How costly would it be? I don't know. 6 times as expensive as it'll be 6 times as expensive as the closest, just aiming at the closest one. But just aiming at the closest one is like 2 gadgets. So instead of 2 gadgets, it's going to be like 20 gadgets. And I know that's not 6 times, but so it's kind of expensive, but at least it works. So let's do like 4 different priorities. So maybe like target P1. That looks like player 1. Priority 1. And use, yeah, exactly. The tricky part, which isn't that tricky, is which follower do I actually use? But that's not even that hard, because followers have an output that says whether it actually has a target or not. So we just check if the highest priority has a target. If it doesn't, check the next lowest. Check, and then I'm so happy we finally figured it out. Holy shit. We didn't use Yovork's idea or Elka's idea. We used my idea. Sugar bugaboo. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna implement this, and then I actually probably will end the stream. Yeah, okay, I already answered that. So target priority 2. I'm so happy. I'm so happy we figured this out. And like we can make it more and more accurate depending on how many different priority levels we have. I'm gonna do, so like, let's say this is, I mean, ideally this is priority 1 and this is priority 2. So then it would be like 3, 5, no. So like here it's not gonna work. But like, it's okay. It's okay. Priority 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 is good. 4 for this map. 4 works. We can actually design the maps we can design the map in a way where this system will work better. If each tower is only looking at 5%. I don't think you understand what this system is yet, Andy. You'll see. You'll see. That's not exactly what's going on. I don't think. I'm not sure what you mean, to be honest. 30,000's impossible. You can only 10,000's the limit, not 30,000. You can only have 10,000 objects in a level until the game starts crapping out. When you have 3 enemies right next to each other within range, It won't. You're right. You're right. It won't. That's a good point. Oh, no, it actually will. Because of a second system I have. So the second system I have is once it chooses a target, it does not untarget that target until it goes out of range. So, but yes, I hear you. That's a good point. I guess I'm playing tennis tomorrow. Freeze the selection, exactly. What's the progress? We actually figured it out, and it was my own idea, which is like a third idea from Yovorks and Elka's, which is kind of funny. Basically priority system. So how do we choose these? We have a timer. Get rid of that garbage. I'm really happy with this. Yes, we're waiting for it not to work, and there will most likely be a gotcha. We'll see though. We'll see. And here's the gotcha. So, nope, I figured it out. Okay. The gotcha was, what if we can't use the timer anymore? We can't use the timer anymore. We need to use zones. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. Wait. We need to use zones. So I can just customize the map. Like, I need to put the zones in the scene. And then this zone will turn on priority 1. The next zone will turn on priority 2, etc. Oh, shit. I mean, this is probably going to be a lot of logic, but I don't really care at this point. Oh, yeah, JJ, how's packing going? Your unpacking is going terribly. Oh, no. You made your bed and now you're waiting until you go to bed. Your stupid closet. Oh, no. Other than bad implementation. Yeah. I mean, this was the gotcha, which was when to turn on the tags. Hey, Sketch, what's up? But I figured it out relatively quickly. All right, so this will turn on. Where's the enemy? It's funny, we're having tags turn on tags. Target priority 1. Target priority 1. Maybe like zone. Area path, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. This could be very expensive depending on how I do this. Ideally, I do it like, so this is priority 1. This would be priority 2. This would be 3. And then this whole thing would be 4, I guess? Yeah. Right? Yeah, okay, so that's still 4. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, tags to turn on tags. I know. I know. I mean, I guess you could. I guess what you could do is. Oh yeah, that would be cheaper, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be cheaper. Cause you gotta think like the enemies. The enemies. There's gonna be a lot of enemies. We want to make this as cheap as possible, right? So what we can do instead of zones, we can use receivers. Yeah, good call. It would have worked fine, but and then just transmit the number 0, 1, 2, or 3. Good call. Good call. Actually, you don't have to transmit the number. You don't have to transmit priority 1. It just defaults on that. So you only have to do 2, 3, and 4. You guys realize I give tips out for free. The thing I charge for is me spending hours on my stream. You guys realize that, right? The stupid closet is like half the room, feels like half the room, makes everything so claustrophobic you couldn't stand it. Oh, wow. Moved it into the lounge next door. You moved your closet into the lounge next door? Oh, my God. Oh, God. Sketch, you redeemed pull-ups and I didn't even see. Thank you. I'll do pull-ups. Give me a second. You know what would be even easier? Just do different... It's like a racetrack. Holy shit. Well, I don't know if I want to do that. Because, like, what if it gets like, what if I accidentally... Another idea is, like, put up little, like, check marks kind of thing. And every check mark just makes it go to the next one. But what if the enemy somehow goes backwards? Is that even possible? I don't think so. No, that's not even possible. Is it? Yeah, no, it's not. Shit. So let's just do that. So it's not even, yeah, let's just do that. I've never done logic like this, so this is new stuff for me. But it's pretty cool. So we want to do this. You know what? This is probably how racing games do it now that I realize. Yeah, that's true. They just, yeah, that's true. Like, it's not game breaking. What's up, Perjas? I have a new song, and it's not for Cluster Factory because you can make... The game is not canned, I promise. What's up? Kind of wanted you to hear it anyway? All right. I have pull-ups to do, but give me the link, and I will play it. All right, so now we're doing that. Really important that this is a pulse. I'm not sure how important it is, but it's whatever. And maybe also put it on like some sort of cooldown. Just so it doesn't like trigger too fast. Maybe like a 2-second cool, or 4 seconds. I don't know. It's completely arbitrary, but yeah, okay, that's fine. This is, by the way, this is how you make a cooldown timer. Exactly like this. I have pull-ups and crunches. Jesus, wait, do I really? Did someone redeem crunches? Oh, okay, you did. Nice, 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 fantastic. So how's the progress going? It's going well, actually. We are trying to make a way so that the towers prioritize the enemies that are farther along. Okay, guys. All right, let's look. If you do too many, I'm not going to be able to do it. Actually, I'll get Natalie to do it. 40 crunches. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. Now we need the zone called. We need to call this increase priority. And this is now basically a checkpoint. So when do we want to increase the priority? Right here. right here. So we want the towers to prioritize this stuff, the enemies that are here. And then the next time we increase the priority is probably here. So anytime it loops, anytime it loops is the ideal position in my opinion. So then it's 1, then it's 2. It's 1, then it's 2, then it's 3, and then the last increased priority is going to be put right here. And again, this is kind of arbitrary. I just don't want to use too much thermo, and every priority level adds thermo exponentially. So let's try making the last one here. This is a really... What the hell? Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm going to do them. Okay. And just to make sure it works, can we output the priority level? What are all those numbers? Oh, wait. What? Oh. Okay. There we go. There you go. Now it turns to priority 1. Oh, this timer needs to start full. That's my bad. I was like, wait, why isn't it instantly changing? Yeah, look. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it's changing priority. So now the towers will target using 4 different followers, 1 for each priority. It'll just target the highest priority. It's so simple. It's so freaking simple. Is William, I think that's his name, William, still here? He was complaining about how not trivial this was. It actually was trivial. You just had to use racing logic. Please don't make me do push-up. Actually, just don't make me do any more crunches, Jesus. You're watching from the source! Hell yeah, JJ! You got better internet now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, please don't. Okay. God damn it. Now the last thing to do is just to get the targeting. So, can we do that? I don't know. And then I'll make it better eventually, but... Okay, here's the tricky part. We have 4 different priorities, so we need 4 different followers. Yeah. So this will be priority 1. Priority 2. Priority 3. And priority 4. If this actually isn't tricky. This isn't tricky at all. Because notice how this has an output. Found target. Finds the target. It outputs the position. Now, okay, this is kind of tricky. So if this one doesn't find the target, then we need to do this one. And if this one doesn't do it, then this one. And then if not this one, then this one. So how do we do that? Because, like, what if they both find the target, right? We want to do the higher priority one. Oh, sorry. We want to do priority 4. I know there's ways to do this. But what's the best way? Like, I know exclusive gates, but I can't use exclusive gates because it's omitted. How many mods do we have? There's Andy, JJ, and Pillow, I believe, are here. And Boom. So 4 right now. I just don't like it when I don't have a mod. Oh, and Sketch. The gang's all here. So 5. 5 to answer your question. But just keep in mind, like, an hour ago, there were only 2. You're the sketchiest one? You gotta keep the bad guys in check, you know? Why can't you use exclusive gates? That's a good question. That's a good question. So, the reason is because the towers are emitted. And exclusive gates are not local to the microchip they're in. They're local to the name that they're called. If they were local to the microchip they're in, that would be amazing. But there's a way to do this. I just want to do this very, very cheaply. Oh no, someone messed with the internet? I'm not forgetting, I just have my priorities straight. I want to make sure this is working first. Let me just finish wiring this part up, and I'm sure the way to properly do this will come to me. At least I hope. This is not that hard to do. Because I've done it before. It's just, it might be expensive, which is the problem. Convenient amnesia, yes. All right, now, how do we make... Oh, like this. Okay. Yep, that was easy. See? That was easy. This might not work though, but let's try it. Oh, I don't even need to do this. Oh, I don't need to do this. No. Yeah, see, I just had to like lay it out a little bit, and then I realized what I needed to do. So I'm going to use the fact that the highest number is what gets written. I guess a slider. Lay the closet under your bed. That is actually a really big brain. But wait, why? How would you open it, I guess is my question. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was going to say, like, why can't I just wire it directly into this? But no, it wouldn't prioritize. We have to do it this way, unfortunately. And then it blends, right? Or it doesn't blend, it overwrites. Yeah, overwrites. So it's the highest number. There. So obviously we're prioritizing number 4. If it ever sees priority 4, then it will prioritize that. Hopefully what I just did makes sense. And then obviously only one of these is going to be outputting at a time, so we combine all of them. And we don't need this node, but it's fine. There. This should work. Hope. Whew, pretty good clicks. I think we got it. I think we actually got it. Let's see. Okay, so it's prioritizing that one. Now, look at this, dude. You're gonna love this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. It should start targeting those. Hell yes. Hell yes. We got it. We freaking got it. Let's go. It uses like a racetrack. So like it uses the same idea as like how racing games, well, at least I assume this is how it works. How racing games track what position you're in. So I give these guys a priority. And then it just targets the highest priority using multiple followers. It's so simple now that I actually have it working, but to actually, yeah, here it is. Here's the follower system, and then here is the priority system. It's so simple, but to actually think of this, wow. All right, I'm done for today.
JJ Novitz cheered. X25 win.
I'm so done. Oh my god, we spent the entire stream doing that. I'm just happy we got it. This is nice. Since you said you're not good at art, who's gonna make the art for this? The art's already done for the most part. Click's got some. Clixius, who just commented, he's the one setting this whole thing up. He got some help from the Dreamiverse and got some really nice sculpts made. Thanks, JJ. It is a win. It's a huge win. Oh, it feels so nice to actually get working. All right, we're gonna play Duck's song. We're going to do 40 crunches and 5 pull-ups, and then I'm gonna eat. So actually, Andy, chat did help, but ultimately this was my idea. Just saying. Oh, you think, okay, so you think chat should name the cat? Yes. Okay, I should read the entire comment before actually responding. Yeah, you think chat should name the cat? Yeah, Mr. Buttons. Smart, innovative, and funny in equal measure. Only let down slightly by awkward jumping controls in the level too slow. Fair enough. Which meant that the frustration arose not from finding the solution, but from repeatedly failing that last leap. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta... I'm trying to make this game as little frustration as possible. I don't know how to word that, but... so he's talking about this one, the jumping. It's so easy for me to do this, so I might as well. So this... He's complaining about this final jump. And you know what? For him... We're gonna make it a little bit easier. Maybe not that easy. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Funny, just like the different puzzles they're creative, you know? Like the button, in my opinion, he might be talking about the button that runs away from you. I think that one is genuinely funny. I don't know. That's my opinion. Cat should be named Chip. Ooh, that's good too. That's good too. For dreams related things, people were saying like Gadget or Imp or something. But yeah, thanks, Andy. Aecert, Natalie and Aecert. I wanted B-cert, but and yeah, Pixel said microchip. You know, smart because it's smarter than Aecert. But yeah, the reason I'm making that specific jump easier is because it doesn't affect the solution in any way. At least I hope not. Okay. Forget it. Here we go. Smart. Smart is your favorite? Hey Jimmy, what's up? Alright. I wish there was a way for me to listen to it too. Can I play this out of the speakers? I'm gonna mute my mic so there's no echo. I'm gonna do some crunches and push-ups while you guys listen to this wonderful song. Not because I want to, but because I am obligated to. I had to go to the bathroom. That's why I left. muted? My mic was muted the entire time. We are at the tail end of the stream. We're just listening to Duck's song, and I'm listening to it in speaker mode because so I can actually hear it. But and we're also doing pull-ups and sit-ups. So you guys can't hear me now, right? Oh shit! Can you guys not hear me? Hello? No, you guys can hear me. You couldn't, but now you can. All right. I'm gonna do some pull-ups. And Sketch, you're lucky. I'm gonna do as many as I can. I want to see how many pull-ups I can do. Oh God, is it working? I hope it's working. I know you can hear me now, but could you hear me before? Yeah, you can definitely hear me. I hope. Okay. So I'm gonna see how many pull-ups I can do. I think it's more than 5. We'll see. Yeah. Save some energy for crunches. It's different muscles, so I think I'm fine. Okay, I can do 6. I know I only did 5, but I could only do 1 more, and I don't want to hurt myself. And if I went all the way down, it would be even more difficult. Okay, now for the crunches. I like this song, by the way. So let's see if I can do the tilt of the camera. There we go. Where's the map? Is it echoing? Is it echoing, guys? Should I mute my mic? No. Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do 40 crunches. Why not? I think I might have done 41, but I think I did 40. Oh my god. Okay. What's going on? I'm not allowed to pump my legs like that? Alright, sorry. Can't count past 10 without taking my socks off. I have to do 80. Wait, what? To make up for what? Oh man, is Natalie watching me do crunches when she could just turn her head to the left? I'm trying my best. I feel like no one ever taught this man how to exercise properly. What do you mean? Those were crunches. Those weren't sit-ups, they were crunches. What do you mean? Alright, is that... The camera's good? Yeah. Alright, guys. Stream over. Let's raid someone. This was good, though. I'm so happy we got this figured out. Are we naming the cat Smort? 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 I don't know. Chip? Chip is alright. Gadget's cute. Bite is good. Apparently you guys don't like Aecert. Or Aecert Jr. AJ? I think Aecert Jr. is so cute. How do you guys not like AJ? I think AJ is adorable. But I guess you guys disagree. You like AJ? I think it would stand for Aecert Jr. I think that would be so cute. And Duck, this song is fantastic, dude. It's really good. Honestly, it could be for Cluster Factory. It could be for anything. This is really nice. It's too egotistical? Wait, what do you mean? It's cute. He's like little Aecert. A cat? Naming it after yourself? It's Junior, though. He's like my little sidekick. I have a collection called Bangers, but it's really just Duckonomics songs. Which is fine. It's just kind of funny. Oh. Yeah. Like, it's exclusively Duckonomics songs. Save the psychological torture for your future kids. Leave the cat alone. I don't want to name my kids Aecert Jr. or Ryan Jr. or whatever. I'm not going to name my kids that. They're going to have their own name. Why the hell would I name my kids that? But for my cat, I think it's adorable. Leave the cat alone. The cats are our kids, though. I mean... You don't... Yeah, Avox likes Aecert. I think Aecert's hilarious, but it's fine. You can't really say you'd like the poor cat starved to death if Nat isn't there. Then call your sidekick. I would not let the cat starve to death. I would not do that. I would absolutely not do that. Okay, alright. Good to hear. Look at all these nice comments. Alright. Who are we rating? I don't know. All I know is that I'm done for today. Name him Aecert backward. You're not the first person to suggest that. Trachea, though? Like... Oh, no. No one's streaming Dreams. Alright, we'll get to raid someone new. Here we go. Alright, I like... Yeah, let's get this guy affiliate. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Learning to get off early. Sort of. It's more like this project is stressing me out a little bit. Oh, we should get... Wait, guys, we should get this guy to play my game. After Zyphers, of course. Oh God, what did I say, Andy? What did I say? Oh, that's what Pillow said.
You made that?
Oh God.
Holy shit! That
He
was
likes it.
awesome! Oh my God.
It's like a similar reaction I had. All right, let's raid this guy. He's pretty cool. He needs better lighting, but that's fine. Oh, guys, this raid is gonna make this guy's day.
Like,
Oh my God.
Somewhere else, or was that like
This guy.
or was that all you? Cause dude. Like,
All right, but guys, I really hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm so glad we finally got that tower priority thing done. No stream tomorrow, but we're gonna be streaming Friday. More tower defense stuff. Now let's make this guy's day. All right. See you later. Yeah, catch you next time, Jimmy. I'll see you later. See ya, JJ. I can't say bye to everyone. Pillow, Star Trek Babe, whoever that is. Andy, yeah. Have a good night, guys. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, let's make this guy's day. I'm just waiting so my voice doesn't get cut off. I don't know how long I need to wait, so I'm just gonna go now.
I love 8-bit. I love 8-bit's design and everything. Concept. That's really. You composed that. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit. Oh my god. Wait, is that real?